I'm sorry. It is getting comical how many times I've said now that I want to end this game. And it never does. But we should be... Let me switch to this. We should be able to end this tonight. With no... major problems, hopefully. Hopefully. I have no idea. I actually... what was it? I actually tried to collect some more of those hero fruits to level up most of them, and was focusing on will since there's this achievement. But as you can see, I gave up on it. I didn't want to level up too terribly much before the final fight. Like, there is this one person that leveled up to 99. Well, there are actually a couple that are in the 90s, but I do not feel like doing that. So yeah, we will not go into that fight with the best weapons. I did, however, go collect all those weapons that are available in this dungeon, and I swept all through all those Mugler seed thingies. I forgot their name a couple of times to level up and stuff. But yeah, that's about it. I just gonna hope for the best that the boss fight is not gonna be too terrible, and yeah, I basically only went through this to save myself some MP items for the fight because I didn't want to use them all up. And now I'm pretty much out of MP already again. This area has... Those human fights have taken a lot of my... MP. For sure. I think I've used all my 20 and 50 and most of my 100 MP recovery items. So, yeah. It does not bode well, but hopefully, we should be able to proceed from here. This connected to that odd light, I suspect. Oh shoot, I forgot to switch back to the prince. I can feel his marker from here. When we cross, Louis will be waiting. At last, the time's come to decide the true victor. This will be the final time we fight Louis. We can't allow the royal magic to be used for destruction. It's up to us to stop him. So let's bring the curtains down and end this farce once and for all. Why is this not voiced? Like, this is important stuff. The same with like the I know you didn't really get to see it, but those human fights, every time they reflected on stuff that happened, since they were all callbacks to previous humans you already fought, all those callbacks and really character growth moments, they were all not voiced and would have made so much sense. There's like this one major gripe I have with this game. There could have been so much voice acting that would add to the whole thing. But, okay. I'm not requesting that everything is voiced, but... would, of course, be nice. But yeah, I don't know. It's all been building up to this. Ready? Time to deal with Louis. Yep, wait just a moment. I need to switch my outfit type. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. I think I'm gonna check everybody. Yep. I forgot to check. See, I actually wanted to level up everyone's royal archetype to the max, so that... let's do that real quick, actually. Now that I think about it, do I have any? No, of course not. Who's missing? I think it's only Basilio. All right, then let's do that real quick. Shouldn't take too much longer, I hope. And I can recover some MP while we're at it. Yeah. Not a lot, but even those small amounts are nice to have. You know, there was also a surprise human showing up, a big teeth, a big toothy. It was kind of cute, but also super annoying since they were actually above my level, so I had to fight them in actual combat. I love how those Makler clamps, although I guess I never went into academia, that's why. But I love how those recover all the time, but the humans? Ah, okay. Enough time has now passed, I guess. They're bad! The toothies are definitely my favorite enemy type. It's design-wise. They're a decent amount of... They're just the right amount unsettling, I guess, being those loose teeth. It makes me think they either belong to a different bigger being and they gain sentience, or well, they grew like that, and then it makes me wonder how. Were they planted in some way, shape or form? Because technically they're also human, so did a normal human being just turn into teeth? Or what happened there? I know we will never get answers in that regard, but it still would be nice to get some. Alright, now. Basilio. Nice. I might actually switch some stuff around for my party. I want him in there. He is super good, but I'm gonna take Haizame since his passive depletes all oh, I should have given him some incentives. Incenses, I mean. When he dodges, it takes away all their turn icons. I should probably give him that as well as the aggro pulling thingy. I'll probably let him inherit that. Okay, Hockey. I think I'm gonna take Juna. Here. I'll have to go through my stuff anyway, but I'm gonna have to go back to the kitty cat. Oh, there it is! The big toothy I was talking about. Shoot. We just went into this. On a huge disadvantage, but okay.
すぐ楽にしてあげる。使いこなしてみせる。いいわよ、ジュナ。敵に弱点を追加したわ。
本物の真髄を見せ連携しよう。
おお。
もっといい気いくぞ。
Okay, why does it take thrice the MP though? That's severe and that's extreme. It's better kill. What? That's it? You cheated. I feel absolutely cheated. I wanna see if it does that. It even does more damage. What the hell? What the hell? I feel cheated.
Yoshi, また力がついたみてえだ。
そこか。キャット。いや。キャット。一気に攻める。いい戦い方だ。このまま押し切る。一気に攻める。うまい戦い方だ。
No. I guess I have to.
どうする?
I have to recover some more MP again. Yay! Oh, where did that come from? No, that would be overkill. That would be overkill. Okay. Do I have more of those? It's HP, cures ailments, 100 MP. Let's use it once. Alright, now. Let me save again. And then we can go into that big fight. I know, I'm stalling for time, I'm sorry. Okay. Just checking if if the sound comes out right. Yeah, Kitty Cat, you're doing fine.
どうする?
Let's end this. Right, let's go. Did you take the throne with you?
Fukushou? くだらん。そんなことをしてどうなる。一つの種族のすべてを嫌い、根絶やしにしようなど、為政者だけの咎ではない。社会すべてによる悪徳だ。顔の見える数人の首だけ跳ねて留飲を下げるなど、まさしく理不尽。そやつらのしたことと同じではない。
ならどうしてだ。ためらいもなく全国民を巻き込むな。 復讐以外に何がそこまでさせる
You know, he's not entirely wrong when it comes to discrimination. And people turning against each other. It is a fear born within a society. Take anti-Semitism or racists in general. They have this underlying fear that something is taken away from them. It's the same with the manosphere and all that is now being born because women are taking everything from them, quote unquote, heavy air quotes there, because they don't want to see that. That it's not feminism that is taking everything away from them, but the society they themselves built. But yeah, I guess I can understand that there is this very negative connotation that is now added to the male gender, which does play a heavy fact into this. But yeah, overall, let's just say there is this underlying fear that leads to discrimination and rejection of different beliefs, and getting that out of the people is very hard. I can understand that he would, I guess, want to punish everyone, but it's not like everyone shared that belief, and their beliefs can be changed. It is a very hard and arduous process, but it is possible. Okay, let's not drag this out. I want to end this game tonight, and if it's an hour-long stream, I don't care. It's gonna be a short one, I guess. Well, not if I get into talking again. I'm sorry. Oh no! I didn't mean to skip. Oh, damn it.
そんなことが決してできぬ世界の創造。それこそ我が王の魔法だ。
1 second. Where was it? Skalika, Louis, hockey. Okay, unless I would not repay injustice with injustice, then why? You drew the entire nation into your scheme without hesitation. If not revenge, then what would compel you to such ends? It is true that I was born in the ancient sanctum, but I never held any fondness for that place. The elder have long lived in hiding, clutching the truths of the world to themselves alone. A tribe of doors locked and secrets encoded. I wanted to change that isolation. And then, at long last, a man from outside the village came to visit. None other than your father, Will. Though royalty, he dreamed that the tribes might stand side by side as equals, and he rejected none of our village's history, however inconvenient to his worldview. I saw him with the eyes of a child, and for the first time I felt a dream stir. Were there more idealists like him in the world outside? Was my life of hiding at an end? Under the canopy of that gloom-thick forest, all I wanted was to leave and live upon the open plains beneath a wider sky, that was all. As for what happened to the ancient sanctum afterwards, that is a story you have already been told. It was set aflame and crushed beneath the church's heel, the sanctist warrior monks and ordinary guardsmen alike, all in the palm of Forden's hand. Neighbours and kin I'd known all my life were soon nothing but ash on the wind, too quick to realize their own deaths. I was but a child, trembling before a wall of fire. It was a massacre. I had nothing to do with any hate on their side or retaliation for any perceived offense. It was only pure injustice, a selfish act of devastation. One thought alone burned in my mind. I would never let it happen again, and so did I walk onward. It was tragic. Thus, I choose to make this a land of eternal perfect equality, even should it cost my life. I shall return the anxieties and doubt upon the scepter and let it be heard. To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice. My royal magic shall craft a world where that cannot be. Such cowardice dies. Okay. There we go. What a lonely way of thinking. Press the right button this time. There we go.
なおさら絶対に止めるしかない。ルイ、お前が目指すその国は悪が許されない国じゃない。悪という概念すら失った獣の国だ。人の国じゃない。お前は結局今も囚われてるんだ。故郷が炎に包まれた夜にな。誰も信じていない。だからな。世界と決別する未来しか描けない。自分自身のその不安と向き合えない限り、お前はお前自身が否定してきた者たちと同じだ。
Preach strong.
いいだろう。元より力の秩序を掲げる私だ。貴様らを葬り、力で理想を実現するのみ。アーキタイプはお前たちだけの力ではないぞ。王爵を得たこの類に王者の力が操れぬはずもない。
なんだと。
お前たちのまだ知らぬ秘王を見せてやる。
Those eyes are creepy though. What? Why is it always?
来い。
It's similar design for the end boss.
今この国に渦巻くかつてない不安。すべて我が新世界の礎としてやる。なすすべもなく見ているがいい。行くぞ。
あなたの理想のために必ず倒そう。あいつを。
Yeah,
この
that
敵は
does.
力押しじゃ勝てないよ。
He only has one skill? Interesting. I kind of want to blunder. Okay, let's see. Oh, I forgot to inherit stuff. I knew I forgot something. No! Why does this always happen to me? Oh my god. Okay, weak slash damage, know him. Let's try it. Okay,
特
guys.
別に踊っ一人じゃないんだから。何や
That's
って
not
や
gonna
るんだ。
work. Let's do
ちょ
this.
っと苦しいわよ。
Oh, hey
我
guys.
が理想のために。
I'm doing alright. I'm just freezing. It's so cold. It's going to snow. Oh, it's even colder for you. Yeah, it took long enough.
真髄を見せてやる。
Oh, nice. Have fun with your work, Xerox, as always. Enjoy your evening. And whatever you... And I forgot to change my no. What am I doing? Okay, if we lose, it's entirely up to me. I forgot to switch. I forgot to do everything that I wanted to do. Yeah, I did it. Good job.
私の力をねえ敵に弱点が増えたよ私だってやれます今なら弱点をつける
Alright. Now you can have a feast, I guess. Do I have frostbite days? That's not gonna work.
流派の攻撃が弱点に命中弱点が欲しいいろいろ試すしかないかな
使うか受けるがいい漆紛れだな
Nice job, Haizame.
この力で絡めてでいくわ
本物の真髄を見せてやる協力しようもっといい手があるはず
Okay, so if I set it up, it only is weak to one of those attacks. I kind of had hoped that it stays that way. That you can work your way through it all. But okay, I guess.
準備万端だ
Child of Death.
いやこの力で
Do you have anything else?
ちょっと待った一緒に行こう
It doesn't seem like he's blocking anything so far. He probably has a different form, so I shouldn't be too happy about that just yet.
感謝するわ
油断も慢心もせんせい一層に吹け
一撃を特別に踊ってあげるわついてきなさい浄化
受けるがいい甘え回ってどうなる
Haizame is really broken to have him in the team.
ここに
It really is just broken. But I might actually switch out Juna. All things considered, but
力を貸して
I'll think about that some more.
女王の魂よ私に力をビシュル
Or do I
拙者に
switch?
一番似合いの力かもな
Let's just work our way through all those MPs that I have. This is gonna be a long fight
特別
after
に
all.
踊ってあげるわねハイザメ
A ridiculously one long fight. Eh? Ah. They're not blinking yet. I'm gonna just make sure.
力
Did
あ
they
る者
stay?
に立つだけだ
一緒に行こ
受けるがいい漆紛れだな
ハイザメの華麗な回避皆さんと一緒なら
Let's see if that does more damage.
弱い
What?
ユーファしっかり
片付けるか
How dare you?
さあ観念せよ一層に吹く
特別に踊ってあげるわ大技いくわよ
Oh no, I can't block it down.
光道よ
I forgot.
食らえ逃げ回ってどうなるマグラよ集え
Of course he has a
すごい
second
マグラが
form.
ルイに集まってきてるあれをそのままにするのはまずいよなんとか攻撃を阻止して攻撃を集中して
Yeah,
大
about
技をされ
that.
る前に阻止するのよ
About that. I don't think I have the power. Okay, let's set this one up.
敵に弱点が増えたよ。全力を使いこなしてみせます。
I guess I'm gonna go for the extreme light damage. See that damage? What? That's it? Guys. That has to be better. I'm gonna debilitate. I know I should probably attack, but... Okay, good. It was enough damage. It was enough damage. That did about the same amount of damage than it did when he was weak to it. Correct. I should set up crit chance again.
その渾身の思いを正面から叩き潰す我が理想の世界への第一歩だ
Go.
無駄なことだ
Wow. I worked hard for that.
ってどうなる
I worked hard for that. How dare you take away my debuffs on you? Push that.
助かった。
ありがとう。
マイル。
Okay, first and foremost here.
力ある者が勝つだけだ協力しよう
Did I have anything that decreased?
落ち着こう
No.
連携しよう
Shad.
多分これのお覚悟を
Okay, go
私
for
の
this.
全てをこれに
無駄なことだ受けるがいい
I guess
紛れた
I shouldn't waste my turns debuffing him anymore. I see. It's fine. I got this. Oh, come on. Attack more than once, damn it.
王者の魂をここに
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about using any debuffs on him anymore.
ここに
みんな私だって
Let's go for this. Yeah.
有自負の身のこなしついてこられるかシー一方に振る
Nice.
名人マスクドダンサー
協力し
Is
よう
there a second form? Because this fight is... Well, okay, I have Haizame with me.
無駄な
The
こ
most
とだ
broken of them all.
受けるがいい逃げ回ってどうなる
藍染めの華麗な回避
Especially in his final form.
任せたぞ
How dare you miss?
甘く見ない方がいいやってやるんだから根性あるじゃない
無駄なことだ
Darling, I have no buffs on me. You can try as many times as you want. I have no buffs. I'm not debuffing you, and I'm not buffing myself.
力を貸して
He really is.
まだ耐え
Well, there is this item that I could give anybody else, but nobody tops his speed anyway, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Severe.
私に力をビッシュヌ
It would just be nice if some negative effects actually stuck around. Removes buffs, he doesn't have any more.
思ったよりやるな
Yeah, not good.
ごめん甘かった
絶望するが受け
What? Okay, I guess.
集
Samuel!
え
攻撃を集中して大技を打たれる前に阻止するのよ
そう協力しよう
She got hit?
頼んだのよいいね敵に弱点が増えたよぜひ行きますはあ
What?
ユーマの攻撃が弱点に命中
Why am I doing less and less damage? I'm not debuffed, am I?
頑強な敵だ
歌姫の王者の魂
Could
を
you
ここ
check
に
that real quick? No. Eh? He's debuffed, I'm not debuffed. Why am I doing so little damage?
召喚根性あるじゃない
Okay, good, 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 good.
王者の魂をここに残った
無駄なことだ受けるがいい逃げ回ってどうな
There
る
we go. Aizame, I was almost worried about you. You can't do that to me. Suddenly missing attacks, you know. That hurts my poor
思ったより
little
やるな
frozen heart.
ごめん甘かった
大丈夫
Right. Although, you know what? I cooked something. I can use that. Where is it? There. Add 4 more turns. Let's go.
なかなかやるな
Why not use what I have? I worked hard for that after all.
頑強な敵
Oh, come on. You guys have to hit a bit harder than that. You got this. There we go.
私は死など恐れない
This can't be his final form, right? They wouldn't make his fight so easy, right? Doubting myself
これ
here.
でまた一つ
強くなったみたい
どうやら俺たちの勝ちだな
今の私をなお上回るか王爵に集ま
The
る
achievement didn't pop. Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
always
there's the
you.
second form.
やはり貴様たちだけは侮れんなだがあの日決めたのだたとえ歴史に破壊の王と書き残されようとも
Stop
この世
lying.
の理不尽を終わりにすると
Stop lying.
何を
この類の慢心であった身を切ってでも視力を尽くさねばお前たちに引導を渡せぬようだ
There we go.
近寄れ凄まじい魔力だ
我が理想の邪魔はさせん
Could an MP fairy?
待て
I'm looking for an MP recovery fairy. Anybody? Anybody? What? He's gonna fuse with his gauntlet runner?
まだ王爵は
And now I understand why the achievement
時間を
is
稼がれると何してくるか
what it is. Okay.
クソがこれじゃ王に追えね
もう地上へ戻って立て直す時間はない夜が明けるまでに何としても奪い返せ
Who might you be? Ah,
おうお前ら
Nures.
ルイの野郎凱旋者で
ああ知ってる。追えるか。
無理言うなとも言ってらんねえか帰り道のために取っといた余力で飛ぶしかね
The gauntlet runner is nearing its limit. Even if we catch up to him, we may not have a way to get into the Caratrios. But we don't have a choice. We need to put a stop to Louis, to the destruction he would cause.
今度ばかりは本当に腹をくくってもらうぜ
Yeah, I guess.
急いで乗れすぐに
あそこ見て敵がこんな時に
Why weren't you worried about these small fries?
数すごいことになってないどっからあんな
足止めでしょうよルイらしくねえが今度ばかりはなりふり構っていられねえらしい
待て待てこっちはもうズタボロなんだそんなすぐには離陸できねえぞ
どうしましょう
Somebody has to stay behind.
先に凱旋車に乗っていろ。俺たちで離陸までの時間を稼ぐ。
We can fight them together. They are small fry. We can just.
ダメだ。凱旋車が無事に飛んでも、お前に何かあれば全て無意味だ。ふん、心配するな。準備してる間に蹴散らせばいいだけのことだ。みんなもそれでいいな。
まあ付き合ってあげるわ
誰も言わなければ私が同じことを言ったさ。
つうか飛ぶ準備の間全員ボサッと中にいても無駄だしよ
Guys, why are you so worried? Those are small fry. You can just rush through them. No fight needed.
了解だ畜生乗んな落ちてっか
None of them are high enough in level to be really worried about.
さて、やるか。
守りきるぞ。
No!
なんとかしのぐぞ。
We better see some action. Ew.
チルケンベルグ
Guys, what are you doing? Why are you guys so unorganized? And why is this so slow?
よっしゃかかった
こっちの凱旋車を狙い撃つ気だ
させるか。
だよな
どうする気
最後が俺とでいいのかよおっさんバリバス嫌いなんだろ
ああお主らの考えることはさっぱりわからんだがもう嫌いってわけじゃない
行くぞ。
おう
You gotta throw him? Why is everybody sacrificing themselves? Come on! That's not how I want to win. Well, Heisame can at least hover, I guess. Glide more so.
尊き者の使命を果たす。
Can't kill Straw. Come on, catch them!
やっと俺も本当の貴族。
無事飛びましたね。
報告は頼みます殿下。
引き返してよ。みんなが
今は戻れね
Okay, Baka now means we have to, alright.
え。僕に下がって
New
ろ。
meanings for everyone.
俺は夢が叶った。お前らのおかげだ。生きてたらまた会おうぜ。行くぜ
Why? And we're just gonna ignore all the sacrifices our friends made. Okay, sure. Right, that's how you do it, I guess. I better have full MP though. Oh no, I did not get to switch my...
全てを失うなら
No!
ここまでたどり着くか。その無謀さ、少し憧れるな。だが、
This
お前
better
は
be a
私を
fist
拒んだ。
fight.
私も王爵をくれてやるわけにはいかぬ。もはや雌雄を決しなければなるまい。最後に聞こう。お前は私を止めたいのか、それとも王になりたいのか。本音はどちらだ。
Does it really matter? Personally, I don't want to be king. But I don't want the world he's envisioning, so I guess I want to stop you. I wonder if he's hinting at destroying the scepter altogether. That is his big question. Is that magic really needed? And I don't think so. So I guess I want to stop you.
お前を止めたい。
そうか。では私も視力を持って潰さねばならない。
Hold! Let me switch my archetype,
この国の
please,
ために。
please.
しかし、それも今やせんなきこと。我が力は完全になった。今こそ、嘘にまみれた夢もろともこの手で葬ってやる。王家の血筋もアーキタイプもここに途絶える。夜明けとともに新しい時代が訪れるのだ。
さっきから聞いてれば何が新しい時代よ。彼の何がわかんの。あんたなんか壊してるだけじゃない。あんたは夢を信じられない。だから地道なこと、複雑なこと、ゆっくりとしか変わらないことを信じられない。それで全部諦めますってだけじゃないの。あんたなんかに絶対負けない。あんたなんか次の世界に逃げ出したいだけの臆病者よ。
もはや言葉は役割を終えたようだ。
Give me a chance to switch archetypes, I beg of you, game. Please.
是非もなし。
なの。
アーキタイプの真髄の力、その程度か。
Let me switch my
し
archetype.
てる。こんな短い間に。
これが王爵を得るということだ。もう抗うな。言っただろう。私はお前に島では望んでいない。改めて受けよ。我が新世界にふさわしい姿となるがいい。
Why is he turning again?
ほう。もはや瞬時には強化せぬ。ではさらにマグラをくれてやる。
あの時の。
And now our friends' voices. Oh,
何？
a new archetype? Oh, he destroyed his own archetype, is that it?
我が理想を阻む。ついにいなくなったか。
And suddenly you're sad. Oh. He destroyed his own heart. Oh, well. Guess I have time to look at my book. You better awake into your final form. Ah, Morse calling us.
目が覚めたか。僕が君を呼び寄せた。間一髪さ。自分が何をしたか覚えているかい？
Louis casts a spell and
確かルイの魔法を受けて。
全く驚きだ。術を逃れるためとはいえ、あんな手に出るとは。私が救っていなければ本当に死んでいたぞ。だが安心していい。もう君は危険な目には合わない。ここはあんな地獄とは全く別世界さ。初めて会った時のことを覚えているかい？この場所が世界のどこなのか、いずれ君が旅で手がかりを見つけ出すに違いない。そう思っていた。でもね、それは間違いだったんだ。ここはね、この世のどこでもなかったんだよ。いや、この言い方は正しくないな。ここは現実と幻想の狭間だ。つまり我々が今まで過ごしてきた世界こそ幻想。旅は全て幻だったということだ。
幻？
あの世界には絶望しかない。もう良くはならない。もがきの地獄が待っているだけだ。私は理想世界を作り出せると信じてきた。思いさえあればいつかそれを成し遂げる者が現れると。しかしそれも間違いだったことに気がついた。幻想はやはり幻想のままだったんだ。
だがそれはあの世界でのことでしかない。本当の現実はあんな動乱の地獄じゃない。
Why would you give up more?
そこは君もよく知っている景色さ。すでに知っているはずだ。文字を通じてね。さあ見たまえ。
これは
そうだ、僕が表した小説に描かれた世界。君が今まで幻想と思っていた世界こそ現実なんだ。
あの世界が全て幻想だ。小説の中の世界が現実。
よく知っているだろう。ここには危険な魔法も歪んだ差別も存在しない。さあ、あとは君が今までの全てを幻想に過ぎなかったと認め、ここから踏み出せばこの現実の住人になる。
Why would more turn on us like that? What is going on?
革命の旅などひとときの夢物語だったのさ。僕と共に現実へと帰ろう。
What about my friend?
他のみんなはどうなるんだ。
何も心配しなくていい。ここを現実だと認めさえすればみんな助かるのさ。あの世界はもう変われない。転機となるはずだった王の魔法も全て無駄に終わった。結局民衆が選ぼうとしているのは変化じゃない。増していく自分の不安を押し付けていられる相手。ただそれだけだ。ルイが終わらせようと考えたのも無理はない。そんな哀れな世界が現実でいいはずがないだろう。
I don't want to give up.
だとしても諦めたくない。
ねえ、気づいて。
Her voice.
やれやれ、まだ信じられないという顔だね。でも考えてごらん。不安を燃料にして何でも叶えてしまう力、魔法、そんなものあると思うかい？幻だったのさ。全てね。アカデメイアに異質な品々があったのも現実へとつながる場所だったからだ。もう全て消えてしまったけどね。
It was really an illusion? Even
それで
magic?
も僕の言葉を信じないっていうのか。どうしてだ。
I have unfinished business.
まだやり残したことがある。
どうしてだ。勝ち目のないあんな戦いに何の未練がある。現に君は私が救わなければ死んでいたんだぞ。報われない正義感で恐れや不安を負うな。全て幻だったんだ。それでいいじゃないか。この場所こそ不変の現実。現実は変えられないものだ。だからここにいよう。小説に描かれたこの理想郷に。
This isn't a utopia. You're right, change isn't possible. No, change is always possible. No matter how bleak it would seem.
ここは理想郷じゃない。
I'd been thinking about it for some time. Does the novel truly depict the ideal
君
world?
は否定するのか。小説に描かれていた世界は理想郷ではないと。
I understand now. It's hard to say it, but this place isn't an ideal world after all. And?
いつもの魔法かけてあげる。気休めくらいにはなるでしょ。この世に初めて生まれた魔法は音楽なのよ。どう？乗ってきたでしょ。
I like how the music sets back in as soon as he realizes that this world is fake, for him at least. And then remembers that magic is the first magic. Yeah, music is the first magic. The melody I've come to know echoes around me, rousing my spirit once more. Magic hasn't been lost.
あの旅も仲間たちも絶対に幻なんかじゃない。
なぜわからない。僕は君を死なせたくないんだ。もう何も失いたくない。僕はいや私は
You know, I like the idea they're going with. I just don't see how more would turn so quick. Like, yeah, there were hints, but his change was too sudden, in my opinion, to really be justified. But okay.
そうか、そういうことか。思い出したぞ。やはり私は失ったのだ。理想を夢見たにもかかわらず全てを失った。アカデメリアも愛した女性もただ一人の我が子すらも現実は重い。まして世界など到底変えられない。だから私はもはや撃たれることを望んだのだ。
I know that this is the ideal form of the king, or it was, I guess, or the his other half, I guess. I don't know, but it just feels weird. You hope for that?
撃たれることを望んだ。
我が名はユトロダイウス5世。
Yeah, it's not surprising. I'm sorry, but that was so obvious ages ago.
正しくはその半身といったところか。お前がかつて王子の半身として別の姿であったのとまさに同じ魔法だ。そしてここは確かに現実ではない。お前が持つ本の中だ。私を訪ねる鍵がその本であったのはそのためだ。この若い姿がかつて古戦郷を初めて訪れた頃の切り捨てられた理想の残滓、それが私のようだ。あの頃の私は
Called that like 50 hours
無限と
ago.
も思える長い年月、繰り返されてきた争いや差別を本気で消せると思っていた。だが世界という途方もない無理解と理不尽に私は打ちのめされた。ルイもおそらくそうなのであろう。私はあの絶望からお前を救いたい。今ならばわかる。おそらくこれは父親としての情だ。我が子を二度も失いたくない。ここにいれば少なくともお前は助かる。それでもここを出て変えられぬ現実に命がけで立ち向かうというのだな。
If I stay, I've already lost.
このままここにいたら敗北と同じだ。
ルイに今まさに敗れようとしているお前自身こそが現実を変えられぬという証ではないか。お前の命をあんな男にくれてやるわけにはいかん。止めねばならん。憎まれようともだ。現実を教えてやろう。お前を夢という甘い呪いから救うためにな。
Ooh, do I have to fight my own father now?
いつか一緒に旅をする。あの約束も叶わぬ夢。アーキタイプは世界を変えようとした英雄の力。その力を極めたお前でもルイにはかなわなかった。小説にしたためた理想も妻の死をもって砕かれたのだ。夢などにうつつを抜かしみすみす命を捨てるのはよせ。
Hit him where it hurts. I won't betray my own ideals.
理想を捨てて逃げたくはない。
Father.
理想が破滅を招くとなぜわからない。お前だけは 生き残らなければならないんだ。あの世界で理想郷は作れない。現実を受け入れろ、我が息子よ。
Oh, they switched me to the Prince archetype. That's nice.
Odo プリンス。
現実を見る。
落ち着こう。接近戦だ。この力で。
Heroic dash. Let's go.
あくまで現実世界で抗おうというのか。お前のために書いた小説が甘い理想を抱かせたのだな。私の過ちが命を縮める劇薬になろうとは。ならばその万有、父として止めるほかあるまい。
恥ずかしくない戦い。プリンス。
You do not call the shots here, darling.
幻想の物語の中にこそ理想はある。理想郷を夢見たお前に否定する理由などないはずだ。
王道。プリンス。
It's probably not gonna be enough, but let's see.
まだ耐える。
なぜだ。私の一番の読者であるお前なら理解できると。これもお前のためだ。
It's not gonna be enough.
現実を見せてやろう。
プリンス。
これが理想へと邁進する真の力なのか。共に夢を叶えたいとは言ったが皮肉なものだ。
Maybe. You shouldn't have given up on yourself.
という力、わずかの間にアーキタイプをこれほど。そこまでお前を突き動かす原動力は何なのだ。今戻っても志半ばで犬死にするだけだというのに。
You gave up? I won't.
諦めたくない。あなたのようには。
諦める。私が自ら諦めていると。理想を癌として捨てぬその覚悟。ここに閉じこもった私とは違うというのか。
Oh.
その力、まさかお前はどんな時も諦めなかった。あらゆる壁を乗り越え、あまたの英雄像を集め繋いできた。それがついに3つの国、8つの種族、そして人間、分かたれたあらゆる英雄たちの力を束ねし、究極の力、アーキタイプの王、キングのアーキタイプ。
So we are awakening to another one?
今こそ至ろうというのか。
聞こえるか。
おい起きろ。
なんとお前を呼ぶ声がここまで。お前はお前だけの意志で動いているわけではないのだな。
That is correct. Those are my
待
friends.
っている仲間たちがいるんだ。
お前を支える者たちの意志、それぞれの道をなさんとする力。そうか、それらすべてがお前の力の源だというのだな。不安と向き合うことを忘れれば魔法は滅びを招く。その戒めは滅亡戦争以前にも知られていたという。だが歴史は知っての通り、アーキタイプとは破滅を防げなかった古き人間たちが残した願いなのかもしれんな。今度こそ滅びの未来を作り変えよと。
I at least want to try.
やってみたいんだ。自分がどこまでできるのか。
なるほど。現実がいかに変え難いとしても 自分が何を成し得るのかさえまだわからぬというわけか。そうか。私が想像し得なかった物語の先を描けるというのなら止めはせん。現実へ戻ればもはや幻であるここは消えるだろう。私自身も例外ではない。お前と違って帰るべき半身もないからな。だが私がお前の父の掲げた理想だというなら消えゆく前に託そう。モアとしてではなく不王としての生き様の力をな。
The city before me fades away. I'm back in academia. I wrote my ideals as a fantasy novel because I believed that there is power in fantasy. Though all my story ultimately did was trail in the glories of the past, perhaps yours will show us the true power of fantasy. So carry on as you would. Make your final preparations. My time is more may be coming to an end, but I can continue to serve you in that role. This could very well be my last time here. I should ensure I leave with no regrets. Okay. It's a scroll containing the formula of the royal magic. I finally understand it all now. This is unmistakably the formula for the royal magic invoked by the king. Small wonder it was found in this room, for I, myself, am the former king who wrote it, at least in part. The royal magic brought many wonders to fruition, but the essence of my spell stems from one simple wish. The desire for guidance. One who would bring about the emergence of a hero, a seeker, who would play an indispensable role in making this country rediscover the virtue it had lost. Not in my wildest fantasy could I have imagined that you, whom I thought long dead, would become that hero. Why didn't he know that his son was alive, but cursed? Okay, there was no hint of him recovering. I guess that's what he's trying to imply, but through the power of guidance, a hero emerges. Then the seeker archetype I awakened to with. After I committed the formula, I used the royal scepter to invoke the magic that would put the things into motion upon my death. Once it began, those words coursed through my mind. I know not what spurred me to do so, but I wrote them all down with frantic urgency. That's why the language of a faraway land is scrawled throughout the scroll. Even now, I don't know the full significance of them. However, I can only imagine they were an essential part in reaching the true seeker I sought. In any case, that very hero appears before me now. The cogs that have been set in motion can no longer be stopped. Oh, great hero, I entrust the future of this kingdom to you. But does that mean... No. I'm not getting a new archetype. Sad. Kinda thought. Since there was a hint that maybe, just maybe, we'll get the king archetype, or maybe that's the final form we get when we defeat Louis, I don't know. I should go for the knight instead, but okay. I think about it. Knight. So I can at least unlock all the archetypes for him. Alright. Yay!
なるほど。今日
If not mastered, at least unlocked, I guess. Yay!
この
Paladin!
技があれば
Nope.
なるほど。今日
頼んだ。
Alright.
新しい力だ。
Okay, so the only thing missing is the general. To warlord. Yeah, I don't have enough. I do not have enough. How many more fights are there? That is like the main question that I have. I don't know, I don't have a plan. I'm just gonna hope for the best.
よし、また強くなったぞ。新しい力だ。この技があれば。
Sad. Alright. Save once more. Yay.
そういえば
As for the Seeker's research, allow me to close the book on it. It's already well beyond the scope of anything I could have imagined.
ゆっくりしていくといい。
Do you have anything? Okay. Just hide. Do you have anything?
残念だが
This is the last opportunity we'll have to speak like this. Words are no longer necessary. My belief in you is more powerful than any I could
あ
say.
りがとう。
In the end, you showed me hope. I thank you for that, Will. Alright. I guess I maxed out that. Yeah, I guess. My prince knows the stuff that I need him to, so let's
いい
return.
か
Not anymore, no. I should have not spent so much on the one thing. I wouldn't have been able to max it out anyway, but ready to go. When you leave that door, a predicament awaits you. If that's even a strong enough word. Louis transformed into a demon, and at his side, death
だ
itself.
が
But you have already overturned your fated demise once. If you do emerge victorious and become king, you will truly have provided your ideals correct. That fantasy is not just an empty dream, but one with the power to change the world. It seems as though my novel has outlived its usefulness. Feel free to leave the old book here. From now on, you'll be the one writing the story, your own true tale of fantasy.
この国を任せたよ。今はまだないものを信じることに
Thank you,
価値
thank
が
you.
あること。幻想が現実を塗り替えることを私の代わりに示してくれ。
I definitely need it.
では行くがいい。新たな王よ。
Oh, I never checked if I have the best equipment equipped, but I should. I should. Everybody's back. How did you guys survive?
無事なのか。
よかった
How the fuck did you guys survive?
まあ拙者たちが無事だったのかなどとお主からすれば滑稽かもな。
ちげえね。ユーラスのやつが落ちてく俺らをボロボロの凱旋車でかっさらってくれてな。
Yeah, no way now.
あと藍ザメの羽が思ったより使い物になったというのも大きい。
二度とやらん。
体の傷ならもう塞がっていますよ。驚きました。みるみる自然に癒えたんです。 と応援してくれる人たちの願いの力よ。ルイにされたのと逆の魔法が起きたんだわ。何
Well, and he's back. What happened to his hole in his chest? I guess, since it's a fantasy, everything is possible.
なぜだ。まだ立ち上がってくるというのか。何がそこまでさせる。
ルイ、この世に理不尽は確かにある。お前の全てが間違いだとは悔しいが言い切れない。
だが武力を持ち出すのは勝手な諦めだ。そこから未来は生まれない。恐れと不安にあがくことで初めて生まれる力や未来があると私は信じる。
まあ辛酸をなめたお主には信じるなど馬鹿げて見えるかもな。よくわかる。だがな、信じることを投げ出しても先に待つのは緩やかな破滅だけだ。
でも私変われるって信じてる。歌なんて信じることの塊みたいな行為よ。
Okay.
なのにあなたも私の歌に見せられたでしょ。命を差し出すために生きていた私でさえ一つの出会いで全てが変わりました。今はまだないものを恐れずに望むこと、できると信じること、それこそがきっと魔法なんです。
ルイ、大勢があんたを支持するのもそんな望みを託すからだ。なのに当のあんたが壊すのか。あんた本当は怖いんじゃないの。
Oh my god, those small things are
自
so
分が捨てたも
adorable.
のこそが希望だった。そう認めちまうことがよ。ルイ、私たち妖精の祖先が古戦郷に身を寄せたのはエルダ族に人間に憧れたからなのよ。まだどこにもない幻想さえみんなで信じ合って現実にしちゃう。それが人のすごいところ。それを全部否定してなくてもいい世界にしようなんて絶対間違ってるんだから。
愚か。そんな絵空事を誰が世界に保証しうるというのだ。理不尽は繰り返させぬ。二度とな。
Is he completely turning?
今までの力とは違う。これはマグラの暴走。ルイ自身が人間に。
みんなやるぞ。こればっかりは実際に証明してみせるしかない。
これが最後の戦いよ。
世界は再び終わり、作り直されなければならない。我が理想の前に倒れるがいい。
Okay.
私たちの世界のために絶対に勝つ。
I beg to differ, please, and thank you. Can I plunder for you? I never tried with. It's probably not gonna work. Oh my god.
甘く見ない方がいい。
Okay. Although that actually did some damage, I'm surprised.
マスクのダンサー。
I am quite surprised that did some damage.
ちょっと苦しいわよ。
It moved the bar ever so slightly. Oh god.
もっといい行くぞ。血が詰めるよ。
Although, no,
遠距離
stay
王者の
that.
魂をここに。
And that's also only one. Radiant, I guess.
幻想など何の力も持たない。
私だって来たれ。
Not good. I forgot to inherit skills again. Well, this definitely looks like a fight I might actually lose. So
強者が弱者を食らってこそ世の理不尽は洗い流される。さあ、尊き煮えとなれ。
I don't feel like it though.
新時代の煮えとなれ。
What?
何？人？人形？飲み込もうとしてるの？あの人形、すごいマグラを感じる。飲み込まれる前に攻撃して阻止して。この敵は力をして勝てないよ。
一向に伏せ。
歌姫の華麗なこの力で
I might have to switch
絡めてでいくわ。いいわよ。
Haizame for somebody
落ち着いてい
else.
こう。
追加したわ。
この力
Bad
で
life. I know. I know.
輝け。
Oh, why didn't I? Oh well. Too
私
late.
だってやれます。使いこなしてみせます。はあ。外れた。ユーマの攻撃が弱点に命中。
No. Could you attack Haizame and he can just, you know? That's fine, that's fine. I said Haizame.
時代の煮えとなれ。
Why does the sacrifice look so much like Haizame though? Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch Haizame. I'm sorry, Haizame. I love you, but I don't think you'll be able to really do a lot of damage here. Alright. Although, yeah. Let's remove them buffs. Oh, could you actually hit that thing? It's not that hard.
私のすべてをこれに。ユーマの攻撃が弱点に
じゃ
命中。
ねえくらいが戦う。俺好みの技だぜ。
人形のマグラが散っていくわ。
Good, I guess.
大技、いくわよ。 豪華よ。外した。
Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Of course. I had to complain that his first form was too easy. That is entirely on me, I guess. So they use a puppet that is similar to the one that is in the front. Okay. I see now, I see now. What are you gonna do? I guess? Oh. Thank you. Oh, it does heal everybody as well. I didn't even know.
派手に行こうじゃねえか。
Huh? Great. I could use Haizame in the front. No. Goodness, goodness. Eh? Why didn't that take away... Why can he attack like 500 times? Why is that counted as one round? Eh? He attacked thrice on one turn. What the fuck? Puppet was gone anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm trying to, okay? I'm trying. Do I get rid of his stupid agility though? Go for it. Don't miss. Good. One. You have a multi-hit one. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, even crit. And it didn't cost a turn at all. heart. Okay. Okay, I'm not debuffed, that's nice. For once. That's fine. Oh, that's a new area.
能力低下を複数受けてて危ない。気をつけて。
連携しよう。
Yeah.
人形のマグラが散っていくわ。使いこなしてみせます。ビッシュム。
My MP will run out before we can finish this. Yeah.
楽しくなってきたぜ。
I can absolutely see that coming. Huh?
新時代の二へとなれ。
あの目は回復をしてくるよ。攻撃して人形を飲み込むのをパスして。
That's it. Although, it's not worth it. Don't miss. Okay.
大丈夫。やれるよ。準備万端だ。
I feel like the health bar is not moving at all. It was moving in the beginning and now it's just stuck.
俺に続きな。貴様らはもはや不要。絶対な。
Okay, at least it was counted for once.
あの面は物理攻撃をしてくるよ。見てなさい。人形を飲み込むのを
Yeah,
阻止
it's
し
fine,
て。
it's fine, it's fine. We got this, don't you worry. Yeah, don't have to worry about anything later.
王道。今こそ体現してみせる。連携しよう。
Worry won't get us anywhere anyway.
行こうぜ。
人形のマグラが散っていくわ。サムナ。
Summoner. I don't think he's gonna use the buff removal, so
感謝するわ。
hope for the best.
助かったわ。超楽しくなってきたぜ。
We got this.
根性はな。
Sad. Oh.
ごめんなさいね。
Good job, guys. Good job.
時代の二へとなれ。
あの面は物理
If
攻撃を
only
し
I
てくるわ。
remember to get a decent attack on Haizame.
燃えなさい。ごめん、甘か
Then
っ
I didn't need to worry about these constant
準
sacrifices.
備万端だ。
力も持たない。ほらよ。
まだ耐える。
た。人形のマグラが散っていくわ。私だって。 先生、出番です。申し訳ありません。
It's fine.
俺好みの技だぜ。
You did your best, and that one mask is almost
お尻
done.
穴掘りの連発。しかも効果が複数。マスクドダンサー。豪華よ。
Now only the other two monsters need to.
あがくな貴様の幻想など何の意味も持たない。
What about your own? Oh, because he missed, he can't use it since he has less. Nice. Very useful. Let's go for you next, I guess.
頼みます。今の一発はいいところに入ったね。
I kinda wish I had the Seeker with me to recover some MP. Or got myself some Seeker skills, I guess. I should say.
すごい一撃ね、バジリオ。歌姫さすがだな。
Basilio is done with this fight. He doesn't care anymore. He's just critting.
恥ずかしくない戦いをする。連携しよう。
私の力を強い。全力を尽くします。
Okay.
行きます。先生、出番です。すみません。小詰めを。
With no sacrifice, they do that.
この技は。
Guys, you need to jump out of the way.
あの面は回復をしてくるよ。攻撃して人形を飲み込むのを阻止して。
Alright, sorry, my chat was bugging out.
俺に続きな。すまねえ、残っちまった。
特別に踊ってあげるわ。お代は死ぬほど高いけど。
Let's recover some MP, shall we?
これがいい。
ありがとう。
助かりました。
すまね
能力
落ち着いていこう。
重なってるからね。
準備万端だ。
Be gone. Ah,
人
so
形のマグナが
close.
手相を試しよ。私に力を。
There
え。
we
でもいけ
go.
るぜ。楽しくなってきたぜ。
頼んだよ。
Guys, jump out of the way already.
お願い、届いて。
Thank you.
王者の魂をここに。 私に任せなさい。
頼りにしてる。
感謝します。
悪いな。
能力が重なってるからね。
一緒に行こう。
Yeah, we got this, we got this.
人形のマグナが散っていくわ。今の一発力を合わせましょう。入ったね。考えの前に出ます。
Frontal lady.
勝利のために。
やろう。
ドイツ
Could
か
have been
らぶち
better.
のめす。俺好みの
Could
技だ
have
ぜ。
been better at damage there, but that's fine.
任せたよ。
この力で。浄化。
王道。
Oof.
今こそ体現してみせ
Okay,
る。
I guess we need to switch out Jina now.
準備万端だ。
It's not worth it anymore.
協力お願いします。
やろう。
good stuff. That's the good stuff. There we go. Yeah, let's recover some more beads. That's my immediate struggle right now. Nice. Is he using the coronation? If he does, I'm not noticing it. No. Okay. It is time to switch again, little lady. Juna, let's get him back into the fray. That's fine. Got this. So he is not getting rid of it, then it's fine. There we go. Don't tell me there's another form. It hasn't popped yet. Still hasn't popped yet. Alright. The achievement, I mean. Holy fuck, can you die already?
明らかにマグラが暴走しています。これじゃいかにルイでも正気なんて。
I don't think he has any left.
奴も自分自身の不安からは逃れられなかったってことだ。
なら遠慮はいらねえ。野郎の言い分じゃそういう奴は滅ぶべきなんだよな。
奴が恐れた我らの力、見せる時だ。
何も信じない。誰も頼らない。そんな哀れな理想の終焉よ。
ルイ・グイアベル、ここにお前を撃つ。
さあ、やるよ。最後の号令をお願い。
みんな行くぞ。
本当にこれが最後だよ。ここまで来て負けるわけにはいかない。
And Heiser missed him. It better be. Do I have to fight? Okay, no. I can concentrate. No. Stay in the front, please, and thank you. Oh my god. If only the insta-kill would work. If only. Got some full MP recovery items. Who's next? In line.
これがいいわね。
ありがとう。接近戦だ。力を貸して。
Huh. Technically, I could go for this. But let's keep it at that. Oh yeah. That's decent damage.
勝利のために。
Kunda. The link has been severed. What link? What link?
すごい威圧感で行動 耐えて。次は持ち直せるはずだよ。
使わせてもらおう。重装を使うか。
使わないと意味ないもの。助かりました。
理想の新世界。
連携しよう。
貴様らはもはや。
It's fine. What links? I don't understand. What are you talking about, game? Okay, go.
皆さんと一緒なら。
Do I
もっと
put
違
you
うやり方なれない。お帰るもないよ。回復してあげて。
back area? That's fine. Hold. It's not bad to decrease his attack early on and defense, especially.
よし、やるぞ。
Doesn't have any of those abilities.
歌姫の華麗な舞台。
Yeah, you shall heal everything.
感謝します。
すまない。
準備万端だ。
Here we
協
go.
力お願いします。
He's gonna remove those debuffs anyway. Go. Again, what link has been severed? To his sanity? I can see that.
奥義。
No!
別に踊ってあげるわ。お
85.
代は死ぬほど高いけど。ついてきなさい。マスクドダンサー。
Does he have any? No. And we are also not affected by any. Alright.
浄化。
力を貸して。
I think I'm 3 levels below him or something.
なぜ私の理想を
3 or 4,
理解できない。
more or less. What? That's fine, she's just here to heal.
すごい威圧感で行動力が減らされてる。今も耐えて。次は私の手の腹を。
見せてやろう。
頼んだよ。
能力でマスクドダンサー。危ない。安心
頼りにしてる。
助かりました。
助かった。
孤独感に目を伏せし愚かな種。ニディア、この世界より滅せ。
一体何が起きてるの？
What? Good job, Haizame. That's why you're here. 85.
準備万端だ。
Can he have different level caps or when?
気をつけて。私だって。先生、出番です。
奥義。
力を合わせて。
特別に踊ってあげるわ。お題はマスクのダンサー。ちょっと強すぎるかな。
Since he called out the Nydia, I'm gonna have her just block. Okay, I just had to switch her out. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
見えている。
Thank you, Hazame.
連携しよう。
Yeah.
ジュナが倒れちゃってる。早く回復しないと。これを歌姫奇跡の復活癖でね。
合わせてく
Do I condemn her to repeated deaths if I keep her in? I wonder.
幻想が世界を作るなどあってはならない。恐れ
Oh, do you have to be riddled with anxiety now of all time? Not good.
誰か手当てをお願い。すごい威圧感で行動力が減らされてる。今は耐えて。次は
王者の魂をここに。
Yeah, I'm holding out, don't you worry. Keep it 4 turns. Yeah, let me...
ジュナが倒れちゃってる。超お試ししないと。私に力を。
ありがとう。
感謝する。
歌姫奇跡の復活ってね。数の能力性が効果を受けてる。危ないよ。頑張って。
あとを頼む。
That's fine.
やってやるんだから。光、しつこいわね。
恥ずかしくない戦い。一緒に行こう。
行きましょう。今の一発は
So close.
勝利のために。お覚悟。
What to go for? What to go for? You got this. Please. Oh, so close. Is he gonna attack in this turn? If that were to happen, then I'm fine. What link again? Good job, Haizame.
体調の不安が増大してる。攻撃を受けるとまずいよ。王者の魂をここに浄化。
There we go. The Nydia you hate so much is killed, you know. Yeah, well, your world is not to be. I'm sorry. Does he have different attacks if he's level 90? No.
夜明けだ。
Yay! My face is the final one.
見ろ、ついにルイを上回ったぞ。
It's probably because I chose normal difficulty.
夢じゃないよね。やったの。
Oh, die already. You know, I put my controller away. Oh.
恐れと不安に負けそうで何が正しいのかわからない。それでも人々はお前が王だと言ってるんだ。
正義かどうかじゃない。ルイの世界は間違いだという我らの意志をぶつけてやれ。
理想を貫け。それこそが王の使命だ。
英雄王たちの力、ただ追いかけただけじゃ終わ
Is
り
it
な
now
いでしょ。
our turn to awaken to the king's archetype? Which was already teased, huh?
幻想なまやかしだ。
何？どうなっているの？
The poor Skyrunner. He says disappear, not die, but
ただの絵空事なんかじゃない。いつかこの現実を変える力だ。
Do I get to press the final button? I guess not. I guess not. That was kinda... Oh, no! The scepter's gone. Help anyone in need. Alright. I at least got the... Finish all quests. Achievement. At least something. Save the country.
あれが理想郷とすべての英雄を知らしめす主。王という英雄のアーキタイプ。なるほど。幻想こそが人々
I
を不
defeated
安から
all
解き放
of
ち、
the
行き詰まった現実を変える力
human
となった
bosses.
か。
Ah, I see. So if I hadn't defeated any of them, I would have fought him at full strength. I see, I see. No, give me more back. He looks better than you.
途方もない賭けはなんと実を結んだようだ。
Right, yeah, you totally believed in anything, dude.
ここまで
Very believable.
これであなたが情熱を持って書いた小説の続きが綴られていく。
Ah, do we finally get the reveal that it's his mother? Oh my god, it really took the entire game. Really? Oh well. I don't mind having had an easier fight. I don't think I would have had enough MP to fight a stronger version of him.
この声はまさかお前なのか。なんということだ。
古戦郷が焼き討ちにさらされた時、私は自身に術をかけ、妖精の中で精神だけの存在として生き残る道を選びました。過酷な定めを生きることになったあの子に、いつか導きが必要となった時、それが果たされるようにと。
ではアーキタイプの力はお前の。
いいえ、私は気づきを与えたに過ぎません。届けたのは声だけ。あの力は特別なんかじゃない。世界を変える意志を持つ者なら誰にでも備わるものです。つまり誰にだって世界を変えられるということ。それをあの子たちが証明してくれました。ましてやあの子は今やこの大陸に残る全てのドラゴンをも重複してみせた勇士。ドラゴンとは人にとっての不可能の具現化。それをも超えていける力と意志があの子にはある。
そうか。もはや私が手を取ってやらねばならぬ弱き幼子ではないんだな。本当にすまなかった。権力は奪われ、エルダの里は焼かれ、お前を失った。さらに我が子も襲われ、もはや希望がなかった。それで私は王の魔法に全てを託したのだ。この世界が彼を選ぶならまだ望みがあると信じた。
これでいいのです。あの子の、そして私たちの戦い
No, it only just began.
ようやく終わったの。
When it comes to changing the
誰に不安を
world.
預ける王の魔法も王爵ももう必要ない。本来人は自分で力を生み出してきたんです。不安こそ力とし、未知への歩みをやめない限り現実は変わり続け、世界は可能性に満ちる。
王位の継承などではない、真の王たる資格を持つ者による新たな時代の幕開けだ。そろそろ約束の時だ。新たなる王が定まる日、そして我が命脈が本当に終わる日だ。だが我が子を祝い、そなたと共に下る冥府ならば憂いなどない。
長い旅だったわね。
そうだな。そしてここからあの子の旅が始まる。
But I'm glad that I put this on another day. I would not have had the energy to sit through all that, and we still have some more cutscenes to go. Oh my god. It never ends.
王国のあらゆる民に次ぐ定めの夜明けである。
気がすったな。いよいよ新王の大発表か。
長きにわたり争われた王位の継ぎ手、その苛烈なる争いにおいて 民の信託を最も集めし者玉座の新たなる主その顔を
You may speak a bit faster.
今こそ示そうこの者こそ連合王国の新たなる王である
Oh my god, that looked creepy! Oh, when did his headgear thingy disappear?
そうだねそうだねなんてこったいあの子ついにやり遂げちまったよ新しい国王陛下か
Ah, right, when he turned into the prince, right?
息子を指名するなんてイカサマでしょ暴れろ許すな
これ以上の狼藉はまかりならん静まれすでに勝負は決したのだ新たな王が決した以上王とは陛下の所領であらせられる争うというのならば政教不総兵団が相手になるがいいか
心配もんだあいつ本当にやりやがった
王都に再び静寂が訪れ新しい王の戴冠日がやってきた
Some days later. What does it look like there's a human behind it? I don't think anyone can see you. You don't have to
い
hide.
よいよ戴冠式ねたくさん人が集まってる
Why are we still out travel clothes? I hope I can do this.
緊張してるのか今までの窮地に比べれば怖がることじゃないだろ
Like, you know, I don't expect us to have ceremonial clothes just lying around, but couldn't we have at least gotten a new outfit for the coronation? Something ready-made would have been fine, but what the hell? Why would we go out there in the clothes we haven't changed in months now? Hello, game? I know you seem to have an aversion for changing the outfit of the people, but please give them something else to wear. Doki doki.
さすがに心臓が飛び出そうだ
心臓アーキタイプで慣れっこじゃないのかとにかく胸を張っていけ
大丈夫よ盛り上げとかは私たちがやるから
王子殿下いやもうそうは呼べなくなるのか陛下でしょうかね
Your Majesty, I hope I can live up to that title.
そういやさっき元老院だかの連中見かけたぜたく前から味方でしたみたいな顔でよ調子いいぜ
支持してくれてるだけいいんじゃない国民の中にはまだ納得してない人もいるわけだし国務を遂行できるか心配する声も多いと聞きますまあ実際私自身もちょっと心配ですけど
Oh, you far! And their concern is justified. It's not as though I swayed the entire kingdom to my idealistic views.
壇上ではジュナが司会役を陛下には簡潔に答えていただくだけの予定です王国をどのように導きたいのか陛下はまずどんな言葉で語られますか
I'm not sure how I'll rule. Right, that's gonna That's definitely the right thing to say, and you can change the world, I guess.
世界は必ず変わっていける。未熟だけど、みんなとできる限りのことをやっていきたい。
それでいいんじゃないか。ペラペラと喋るより決意が伝わることが大事だ。
でも会場にはあなたを支持しなかった人も大勢来てるわ。そういう人たちにはどう答える気
？Things won't change overnight.
今すぐ分かってもらうなんて無理だ。できることを続けていくしかない。
無名からのし上がっててっぺん取ったんだ。今さら無理に気取らなくたって大丈夫だろう。
君主は堂々とさえしていればそれでいい。我らがついてる。
そうだな。実務だってまあ一通りはやってみたし、こなしてみせるさ。
さて、そろそろ顔見せの時間だ。気を引き締めよう。
頑張ってね。
Thank you guys for always having my back.
いつもありがとう。
じゃあ行こう、新王様。
Seriously, give him a new outfit. Why? She gonna sing? I guess not.
ではお迎えしましょう。新たな国王陛下よ。王様は
陛下、王国をどんな国に導かれますか？
落ち着いて。あなた自身の言葉でいいのよ。
自分はまだ未熟だ。何をなせるのかは分からない。
How's anyone supposed to hear him?
世界は変われるってことを信じてる。立ち向かうよ、どんな難題でもね。
なら王様、これも教えて。国にはあなたをついに支持しなかった人もいるわ。そんな声にはどう答えるの？
失望させてしまうこときっとある。結果を積み重ねるしかない。でもたとえ王を好きになれない人でも自分の未来は信じていられる。そんな国にしたい。
Yeah, that would have not won me over, but hey!
夢や幻想を信じていられる国。大層難題ですね。
必ずできるさ。
They really are easy to sway in this one.
もしもできたら最高の王様だわ。それじゃいよいよご注目よ。
Crown is so ugly.
ひざまずかれるべき主はおりません。どうぞ王自らの指にて王冠。
Feels more like we're a usurper taking the crown for ourselves. I still regret not having a final outfit for the end.
ついに望んでいた日が訪れた。
Do I have to click? Key, click.
旅の果て、彼は英雄の良き心を知り、民に望まれる王となった。
That he did, I guess.
だが、新たな旅は始まったばかり。まだしばし、彼の行く末を見守ってほしい。
Is my name gonna pop up
新
now?
王が誕生してから1年の月日が過ぎた。
Oh, 1年, huh? Ooh, everything's fine. And he can just walk around, nobody recognizing him. Good job. The undercover king. Even though he still hasn't switched his clothes.
いよいよ再開されたらしいぞ。
In more than a year now. He has to smell.
本当か。確かモンタリオの偉い山奥だろ。よく1年でこぎつけたな。
今じゃすっかり参道まで整備されてるらしい。しかも聞いて驚け。学院長はなんとジュナ様だそうだ。
歌姫のか。
あの人は今やルイの事変から世界を守った王の六本槍のお一人だからな。ありえんことじゃない。これからは亡きフォーデン芸家が制限していた魔法の研究を国民に全面的に解放するそうだ。
まあ去年の陛下とルイの戦いで魔導機なんかなくても魔法は使えるってことがみんなに知れ渡っちまってからな。
他にも王宮にうちら聖教の息がかからなくなったことで上から下まで驚きの連続さ。
Hard to believe it's already been a full year. Only natural that there would still be unrest among the people.
騎士団なんか聖教府とズブズブだった前団長が一発更迭。しかも後任はハイザメンのオクトゥール様ときた。信じられるか。騎士団の総団長が有事不足だぞ。けどあの方も泣く子も黙る六本槍。誰も文句は言えまい。
議会も市民の代表が招かれるようになって今まで握りつぶされていた平民の声が届くようになった。お高く止まってた昔と比べると信じられんことだ。時代なんてあっという間に変わっちまうもんだな。
正直あの若い王様のおかげかもしれん。去年の戴冠式覚えてるか。全員違う種族の英雄たちが同じ一人の王の誕生を民と祝った前代未聞の即位礼。若い世代の上流人たちの中にはあの出来事を大いなる和解なんて呼ぶ連中もいるそうだ。前の陛下は殺されちまって不憫だったが息子がこれなら無念ばかりでもないだろう。
そうだな。けど進化を問われるのはこれからさ。1年目は上出来でもまだまだこの国は問題だらけだ。
People are smiling more now, but smiles won't solve the multitude of problems we still face.
そういや、その王様なんだがな。なんか
I love how he's standing there to listen in.
その辺歩き回ってるのを見たってやつが結構いてな。
いや、そりゃないだろう。お供もなしでか。だいたい王様がこんなところに用事あるかよ。
だよな。
Alright, do we get more? Oh my god, that looks awful.
願いばかりが山のようだ。何日かかるんだこれは。
政治が苦手で家を出たのにな。まあ今やお主は家一番の出世頭。諦めろ。
それにしても思ったより混乱のない1年でしたね。正直王爵の消滅で不安が広がって国は荒れるかと。
類に懲りて二度とごめんだと思ったのかもな。どうであれ揉め事を握りつぶさない気風が育ってきている。上々だ。
おかげで陳情の数もこの通りだがな。
はい王様、追加持ってきたよ。よいしょっと。
Good job, Karika.
うまいもんでしょ。って肝心の王様いないし。
いつの間に。離れる時は一声をとあれほど。
うわ飾ったなりは未だになれん。ルイやフォーデンはよくあんな服で過ごしていたな。 おい陛下、いるか？ジュナが視察から戻ったぞ。
すまんストロール、すぐに探してくる。
待って、私も行く。とく相変わらずね、安心しちゃった。
Why did everybody else get a new outfit?
肝心のあいつが変わってないからな。
I guess he did get a new outfit, but still, come on. We didn't even get to really see him in that.
ねよ、正教の連中相手につい喧嘩腰になっちまってよ。あいつら俺らのことずっと見下してやがったからな。けどよ、鳥なしに入ってくれたのも正教の連中でな。あいつらの中にもいろんな奴がいるんだな。考えてみりゃ。連中も大教主が落ちんで聖女様までいなくなってつれえよな。
As authority weakens, power falls to the hands of those who have never wielded it. We must ensure it does not corrupt and give rise to new conflict.
偏見やらが急になくなったわけじゃねえが、お前さんと話してると少しは分かり合える気がしてくるぜ。
Why would he have to come to understand them? That has nothing to do with what he told you. It was good talking to you.
いい話が聞けたよ。
お前さんいいやつだな。仕事に困ってんならいつでも紹介してやっからな。
I'm glad to see more optimism in the world. Still, it will take more than that to effect true change.
また連れもなしでフラフラ来て。どうだい？町の本音ってやつは聞けたかい？あんたが王様だって言ったらみんな腰抜かすだろうね。けど悪いね。せっかく来てくれたのに。マリア今お使いに出ててね。
I guess I'll wait until she comes back. It's not like I have work to do, right?
じゃあ戻ってくるまで待とうかな。
本気かい？寄り道してるかもしれないし、結構かかるかもしれないよ。っていうか、お忍びもほどほどにしないと、またいつもみたいにこの絵隊長様に。
あ、いた！やっぱりここだった。も
う。やはりこちらでしたか。噂をすればだ。お戻りを。というか、今日はジュナが遠征から戻るとお伝えしたはずです。
I'll go back soon.
もう少し街を見たら帰るよ。
飛んできた私の立場もお考えください。というか、出歩くなら私も同行します。よしなって。その格好で張り付かれちゃお忍びじゃなくなっちまうよ。確かに。平気さ。そこいらの不届き者にやられる王様じゃないだろ。そうだ王様。マリアを見かけたら声をかけてやっとくれよ。すれ違いになったって聞いたらあの子も残念があるからさ。では陛下、用が済んだらちゃんと王宮に戻ってきてくださいよ。
Do I have to talk to everybody again?
よし。
Maria, where are you?
行こっか。
This reminds me of the first time Maria went missing. It seems so long ago now. Might be praying in the Grand Cathedral, just like back then. Before heading to the Grand Cathedral, why not go talk to everyone else first? They're all in the royal capital to prepare for the new year, so let's fight them. I guess. When you've finished your business outside the palace, please promise me you'll return to resume your duties, Your Majesty. If you take this as my pressuring you not to venture out, that's not it at all. Only that as captain of the royal guard, I must know your whereabouts at all times. Relax, Hockey. Needn't be so serious, Hockey. Lighten up, maybe? You mean to say I'm too fuzzy? Well, 'Tis only proper for the captain of the Royal Guard. To be overfamiliar would set a poor example. Imagine the scandalized faces of the rank and file guard. That said, not a day goes by that I don't reflect on our travels now. Only a year past. I owe regaining my pride as a knight to that journey. I was but a wanderer, searching in vain for the prince, and it was through you I learned he yet lived, and in the end, it was your ascent to the throne I supported. I never tire of the faces the young guards make when I tell them of the time you acted as witness to my duel. Ah, Rodante. Yes, thanks to you, I was able to face him with eyes forward and put my past behind me. I'm pleased to say the knights of today are nothing like what they were under Rodante's command. Soldiers take up the sword not for those in power, but for the people. And as the champion of the people yourself, we will do all in our power to protect you, our king. You do not make it easy by sneaking out of the palace as you do, though I suspect the soldiers are getting used to your chaotic tendencies. They know they protect not just a king, but a ruler who stands beside his people and hears their voices in clarion truth. I will protect you with my life, as I have always endeavored to do, Your Majesty. Only let me stay by your side to do so. There's still other people. Yeah, let's do that. What do you have to add? Oi. I haven't forgotten. You're the king now, ain't ya? The first time I saw you was the night before the royal funeral, if I recall. No offense, but you didn't exactly look like a prince. To think you'd go on to take down the notorious Louis and seize the crown for yourself. I couldn't make up such a story if I tried. But speaking of wild stories, can you do something about Sunshade Row? What's bothering you? Well, you know, the rap old Sunshade Row has all dirty, but people still struggle to put food on the table here. Have been for a long time now. You're a good bloke, and I think you'll make a fine king, but don't think you can just spruce the place up a bit and that'll solve the problem. He doesn't mince words, huh? But I'm glad he's being honest at least. I'll try my best. Ah, it's you. It's been quite some time, hasn't it? Ever since the new king's reign, matters have changed a great deal for the tribe's teachings. I feel there's been more people wish to learn about teachings and culture, much like you once did before. I wish I could say we were free to worship as we please, but that's a dream still among the clouds for the moment. And yet, being able to dream it is evidence enough itself of progress. It is satisfying for now that more people are open-minded like you. If we have anything here, I'm not gonna listen to that. Ooh, two of the gang. Oh, what? Okay, Alonso, I was about to say what? Why is more here? Why, hello, Your Majesty. It's only been a year since your coronation, but I see you've become quite apt at sneaking away from your palatial duties. Under constant fire from knaves of all trades, con artists and critics alike, your opening act has been rather tumultuous, no? It hasn't. It's been tough, guy. Yes, it's been tough, but I'm glad we've managed so far. Quite right. Your critics are loud and open with their barbs, but plenty more have put their faith in you. Besides, most of those agitators are the kind of scum that stirs the pot in hopes that they might benefit from the country's turmoil. Nothing I couldn't handle, of course. All in a day's work for the royal adjutant to the Citizens' Council. Quite an ally I've made, I should hope. I wonder if my mother would be the slightest bit proud to see who I've become. That I'm doing my damnedest to use my talents for good, as I always should have. I'm sure she would. There's no doubt in my mind. I hope so. I was such a problem child. I'd like to make this a country where honest folk like my mother can be happy. Ah, that reminds me. Do you remember Datura, my hometown landowner? He told me to send you his regards. He's since confessed his crimes and is awaiting trial. You were the one who awakened his conscience. It makes sense, doesn't it? You've proven your ideals to be true. That's why the country is doing so well. There's nothing more to it. I'm hardly qualified to speak of pride, but if this country has one, it's you. And I'm proud to be among its people. Perhaps under your rule the day will come that even though we Nydia can walk about freely in our true form. Speaking of which, I want to see... you're curious what I look like in my true form. I'd be happy to oblige, but let's save that for another time, shall we? Oh, what I want to see... Oh, there's two of you. Hey, out inspecting again. Seems a right pain to me, but I appreciate you going to all the efforts. Making your rounds, was it?
Oh.
Yeah, Captain of the Trading Brigade reporting in, and I'm pleased to report that there's nothing to report, Your Majesty, so I'm taking a break. Bite of a mouthful in it. Still not used to calling myself the captain, besides. And we've even taken in some survivors from Louise's troops, you know, but don't you worry. I've got two eyes on them, even when I ain't looking. The way I see it, they weren't the ones trying to make the world worse. I just gotta show them how power is supposed to be used, yeah? I owe it to you that there's less discrimination in the city these days. Fewer and fewer are turning to a life of crime to make ends meet. If Del could see Crantrat today, his eyes would bug out, and not just Del, Lotta, the guys who didn't make it. I wish they could have seen. Yeah, same. But long as we keep him in our memory, it is as close to saving him as we can get. Vinka included, of course. We built this peace with a lot of blood and tears, so I say those of us who made it this far owe it to all of them. What didn't? Yeah? Those of us who made it this far owe it to all of them. What didn't? To protect it. Okay. All of them that didn't to protect it. I'm gonna say that would fit here more, but okay. And maybe I've got nothing to report today, but it's not like bad people just stop being bad because you're a king now. You've been through a lot, though, so thanks for not giving up on us, or the world, for that matter. You spot any trouble that I didn't spot first, you just point me at it. I'll solve it quick, like. Alright, here's a mare. Well, I see our king's out to some personal business, eh? On some. I believe Hulky was searching for you, but I suppose it's none of my business who comes to or goes. I'm on break myself.
Ta-da.
Only try not to frustrate your royal guards over much, huh? They all take their duties quite seriously, much like their captain. Ah, who am I kidding? A knight who smiles is surely a myth. That's become clear to me since becoming titled. What could be more bizarre? A Yugoth outcast, once a wanted criminal with a bounty on his head, made knight commander. There was, of course, some opposition at first, but the more heart-to-heart talks I've had, the more accepting they've become, albeit gradually. Times are changing. The world has only begun to change. Indeed. Grand titles and posts across the nation are held by all manner of tribes now, each contributing with their respective strengths. I've realized over the past year just how much a nation is defined by its people. No matter how great a king, he alone does not a country make. Yet he stands for those very people, a symbol and representative. That the king and those around him are of mixed tribes, it has already caused a great shift in sentiment, even for those in the rural villages. How is Tadari? Just how is Tadari these days? He seems as busy as he can handle, now that they've resumed trade with other villages. Your coronation inspired that village to greater heights. It proved that barriers can be broken, and that even they could take the first step. Now winds are blowing in every corner of this country. I'll have to make another trip back home with my son to see the changes for myself soon enough. And someday I hope distant generations will grow up only knowing conflict born of tribal differences from history books. We have a ways to go before that day comes, but until it does, let us forge the path towards it, Your Majesty. Alright, we sure will. Oh, what do you say? Your Majesty, what are you doing in this wretched sinkhole? It may be better than it was before, but this is still Sunshade Row. It's no place for a king, Your Majesty. Fewer folks are hanging for nothing these days, but there's still no shortage of knaves who'll die at the end of the rope here. As long as there's injustice, there'll be people who think it gives them a free pass, which means there'll be gallows. Last year changed a lot, big and small. I'll hold my post here, hoping that next year's better rather than worse. Of course. Do just that, I guess. Why are you looking at your wall? The corpses and the people crouching next to them along Sunshade Row seem to have cleared out lately. A frightful thing, really. They seem terrified of something themselves. Made me anxious just to look at them. I do hope they're feeling like themselves again. It would be nice to think they found their happiness somewhere out there. Were those corpses born from too much anxiety in the air after the king's assassination? Is that it? It was never really explained, or if it was, I missed it, as you can see. But okay, I guess. Still can't believe it. No matter how many times I see it. The king walking out of the honeybee. The city's pretty much back to how it was compared to his time at this time last year. If Louis had ended up king, who knows where we'd be now. There was that whole tournament nonsense. Nobody could keep their mouths shut while that was going on. As far as a damned fool like me was concerned, the whole lot of you might as well have been telling the truth. You and Louis were just two sides of the same coin. Take no offense, will ya? Not like I can tell a lie from the truth if I tried. Oh, you can do. You can learn. Oh, hey! Wow, Elda! You really became king! King! Hey, king! Oh, king! That was slightly disturbing. Why, Your Majesty, surely your kingliness has no further need of my paltry sums for your mind. Besides, I heard the Mage Academy's been restored. Is it true anyone of any status can attend? Original magic. You trying to end reliance on igniters? Only a matter of time till accumulators like these are obsolete then. I think that's great, personally. It's probably about time to shut this operation down anyway. Not that I expected the Igniter Consortium would let it go without a fight. Lucan would stand with you, of course, but they're not infallible either. Sure thing. Oh, is that not one of the king candidates over there? You might be king, but nothing will change. You'll forget about me. You'll forget I was even here. I'll have all who need it. Help, you say? You've been saying that a lot, haven't you? I've been watching you for a while. For a long time. Here in the corner of the city. I hate people who look. See a platypus like me with no place to go and pretend they see nothing. Don't forget that. Did I never talk to you? I think I would talk to you though. Seems rumors of the king running about in Sunshade Row were true. I have no intention of prying now. Thanks to you besting Louis, I get to keep running my shop. Wasn't sure I could with the sky turning red there. Not sure we could take another war. What worries you? Nothing in particular. Didn't say that because I think it'll happen, just that nothing ever goes quite the way you think it will, eh? As long as people worry, people will want weapons, so I guess I'll be in business a good while longer. True, true. Sad, but true. Oh, your majesty, running around Sunshade Road. At this time of year, you must have some very particular tastes. Perhaps you've heard there's unrest across the land as the oppressed are rising up in revolt against their oppressors. Or perhaps that news hadn't reached your walled garden here in Krantrat. History books may not be kind to this era. Shouldn't they rise up? Goodness, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you just endorse rebellion. Don't you realize how dangerous ideology has become the spark? How your dangerous ideology has become the spark of new threats? The dim-witted of the world only fan the flames with their anxiety, be it people or monsters. To be dissatisfied is in our nature. And it is fine to voice said gripes, but okay, but isn't His Majesty. You always were partial to Sunshade Road, weren't you? I know you hardly had a chance to warm that throne of yours, but the people here are as poor as they've ever been. Money is the only way anyone gets out. It was big news that the Mage Academy reopened to anyone, but think about it. Only the rich can travel up a mountain. Sorry, I shouldn't talk your ear off about politics. There's a new year to ring in. Looking forward to a more relaxing new year without all the frantic work. Have a happy new year yourself, Your Majesty. Who might you be? Oi oi, been a while, no? You must remember me. I'm Sergeant Clackham the Great. You seem well, I guess. Of course I am. It's the end of the year and all, so why wouldn't I be? And Krantrat's got a fine selection of ales too. Would be ashamed to not make the most of it. But you know, I've been trying to cut back actually. When we lost Fidelio, God rest his soul, drink was the only thing that kept me from going mad. Certainly couldn't follow Louis after that, so leaving the Caratrius was sound. But it's still hard for a platypus to find decent work. Drinking my life away seemed the way to go. I assumed all of us, from Louise's side, who survived would have been sent straight to the gallows, but letting us join the brigade, well, real generous of you. Not sure I would have fit in anywhere else, speaking plainly. Plus, with old Basilio in charge, we're feeling right at home. Now I'm back to drinking for the fun of it, and I owe it all to you, Your Majesty. You're alright. Alright. Not sure if I should say that's a good thing, but okay. Oh, it's you. Thank you for your contributions. Our work fighting against discrimination is slowly gaining attention. That the new king is elder, with people from every tribe in key positions, is also probably a major factor. Still, we can't expect to end something so deeply rooted with the snap of our fingers. I'm going to keep doing my best to support those who've suffered. Hey, Your Majesty, listen to this. We just had a guest in the store claiming to be the chief of Edria. He said he wanted ingredients for the withering potion they used on the island, and, how should I put this? That Mustadi village chief? He's rather, easy on the eyes, wouldn't you say? Wait, sorry, forget about that. I swear I had a point. I wanted to tell you that all sorts of people come visit now, and I enjoy doing business more now than I ever did before. Oh, cute. A blossoming love. Not that it will be realized, but you know, one can hope. Do I talk to everyone? Oh, well. Got nothing else to do. Even though Louis died, my dad still isn't happy. It's because my mom died and she can't come back. But you know, Mr. King, I've been cooking instead of my mom and I'm trying really hard. I'm happy to be with my dad, so next year I'm gonna work harder than ever. My mom is watching me from the sky, isn't she? Just like your dad, Mr. King. Sure. Your Majesty, it's an honor to meet you at this most auspicious time of year. I know I was quite devoted to Louis at one point. His power was both overwhelming and alluring. Where do you stand now? I'm disgusted by my shallowness, if I'm honest. It's hardly an atonement, but I'll at least try to be straight with you from now on. Not to bring down the mood, but I wanted to mention. I sense something familiar among your supporters. I recognize it because I was the same way. In their eyes, you're a hero who conquered the monstrous Louis. They entrust you with authority because of your power and their desire to be at peace. Let us assume that the people have expectations not of your ideology, but solely of your power, king or not. Failing to see the difference may invite consequences. Please, take it from someone who erred in his ways. The people of this country have not recovered from the unrest, and when they do, it will be fine. Okay. Yeah, let's start here. Although oh, it's kind of sad. Huh. We have 4 here right now. Oh, Burden! What an unexpected coincidence, Your Majesty. No guard with you today? Don't worry, I'm no tattletale. I myself just left a meeting going over how the provincial governments are doing. We convened for the new year. How are things? Oh, it's as lively as it used to be, and we owe it all to you, Your Majesty. That dodgy mess you cleaned up for us feels like ancient history now. And I'm pleased to report, as head of the provincial lords, it's nothing but good news reaching my ears. Better relations between towns as employment up and overall welfare too. Each town has specialties and wisdom to offer, and when we combine our heads, there's no problem we can't solve. I just feel so blessed to be part of it. I know I made some blunders when I first stepped into the governor's role, but I'm happy to share my feelings to others. Don't repeat my mistakes, though. That brings me back. It's only been a year. I know, I was trying to do too much on my own back then, and I got a bit overzealous. Of course, some lords are like I was once and would rather manage things at their sole discretion than leave things to the people. And yes, taking every matter to public opinion can be laborious. What with all the proceedings and disputes, still, Changing our own lives with our own hands makes the process worth the trouble. And choosing a king of our own will was all the inspiration we needed for change. If you say so. I think I'm gonna go this way first, since I'm gonna guess that some of them are this way. And since I have to go to the cathedral as my final spot, I'll check out this area first. Yeah, there's Yufa, there should be... Good. I'm still a bit salty that everybody else got a new outfit, but the protagonist working hard as ever. Well, were you going around about town and listening to what the people have to say? Myself, I've just come from the Crown Court, where I'd been consulting with the people about their grievances and disputes as Chief Magistrate. Shouldn't you delegate them? Shouldn't a Chief Magistrate delegate such tasks? That's a question I shall throw right back at you, Your Majesty. As you're undoubtedly aware, in the past, many citizens were sentenced to hang without so much as a trial. I'm pleased to report things are different now. Anyone, regardless of race or status, can tell their side of the story in court and be judged equally and fairly. It just goes to show anything is possible, even for a priestess to become a chief magistrate. And my brother is making great strides as village chief as well. He rather hated the role before, but he's truly found his calling, I think. As I said, no one knows what the future holds. It's all the more reason I try to guide people to good choices. I want to live in a society that practices kindness, where those who suffer need not turn to crime, and so I practice what I preach. The other day I went to visit Ovi's church to inquire with those who are sick there about how the kingdom can be more accessible to them. How is Ovi? Was Ovi doing well? Yeah, we practiced dancing together and then we showed her mother. All of them are ready to ease into working again. Hearing them made me reflect on all the people who still need our help. Until now, the only hope those people had was God. I want to fight for them, to have options, and the laws and systems that they can rely on in addition to higher power. A country where all the tribes with all their values can join hands in harmony. That's what we need. You aim to achieve that too, yes, Your Majesty. I hope you'll allow me to keep walking alongside you in this. So much talking. Ah, there you are. You know you have a lover now. Or an admirer, I should say.
Yeah.
Hello there, Your Majesty. It's great to see that you're doing as well as ever. I've just left a meeting with the provincial lords. I also preach the Mustari teachings in various areas when the opportunity arises. Many still push back against such teachings, but that's perfectly fine. A country is well served by different perspectives. Many of the villagers have come around to this too, you know. I think that's because you all faced such dangers on our behalf. Still, it won't be easy to change the entirety of Ukrainia. Its history is embedded deep in its roots. The country is larger, and some people will need all the power you have. The true test of your values has only just begun. Are you serving the city incognito, Your Majesty? Your escorts would be aghast. Not that I think anyone is truly capable of harming you. As you are aware, faith in the Sanctus Church plummeted after our misdeeds were exposed. I admit we were arrogant and unjust, wicked in custom, but people have found salvation through the Church as well. I intend to restore the Sanctus Church to its true purpose, to offer salvation to those in need. A patriarch and as someone who was saved by the sanctest faith myself, that is all I can do to return the favor. That's good, I guess. Oh, we have Loveless, we have some Brendo. Okay, yeah, so much talking. The king himself, out browsing the shops. Perhaps I need to draft up a royal certificate of appointment. Tell the world we supply goods to the royal family. Any recommendation? Oh, one ignite in particular, in fact, though I'm afraid we're all sold out of it at the moment. The igniter I made at the children's request, the one that lights up with the rainbow colors, selling startlingly well. The store was packed with families and children. I now hold a position where I control the distribution of all manner of goods throughout the kingdom as the head of the Igniter Consortium. I can't help but think that if I had been in this position sooner, then the church's violence, the tragedy of that village could have been prevented. It wasn't your fault. There was nothing you could have done at the time, Brigitte. I know that. I only rose to this position once you became king and shed light on what lurked in the shadows of this country. Though you can't take full credit, as it were, I was nominated for my new position by my colleagues. Our new king has changed this country for the better. However, as a former arms dealer, it would be naive to think all weapons can ever disappear from this world. It's all the more reason I hope that the reasons for people to wield them continue to decline. To that end, I continue doing all that I possibly can with all that I am, just as you do. Ah, yes. Do you remember my dog? I found the ones who took her, naturally. I considered ending their lives, but there she was, sitting beside them. Evidently, they could not bring themselves to harm such a sweet creature, so they decided to keep her instead. You are waiting until endgame, after the final battle, to reveal that the dog is still alive? Are you kidding me? I wanted that revelation in her final rank up. Oh my god. At least she's alive. What? I skipped something. But there she was. Ah. So they decided to keep her instead. I had no choice but to spare their lives. I couldn't subject a gentle dog to the atrocities I'd commit in her name. You should come play with her sometime. I'm sure she remembers you. You should have... Well, I guess they wanted to surprise the people. Not that that was a thing, but the game... Did it surprise me at any point? I think only the child human. Yeah, pretty much. That's the word, what's the word, Your Majesty? Just one question, if I may. When are you gonna lower the booze prices in this country? I'm only kidding you. Haven't felt much like drink until I black out so often anymore. After I entered the tournament, I really went through some stuff. I was acting a fool on the world stage, and to you too. I'm grateful, you know. Can't speak for the rest of the country, but you've done right by us platypus. We've got it better than we ever did. Some chuckleheads are out there still trying to take their aggression out on us, but they are just venting, probably. I'm sure you'll do something soon enough. Sure thing. Sure thing. So, who are you? Is that not... Fabio? Traveling with Lady Juno sure was fun. Ugh, Your Majesty? What business do you have with a former helmsman like me? You were a helmsman? You mean you don't remember me? It's me, Cabio, the former helmsman of the Caratrius. You didn't hear from Chief Magnus? Lady Juno was off inspecting the Mage Academy and I was the flight's helmsman. It knocked me on my arse when Lady Juno left Louise's company, you know. I left right after she did. Anyway, still undecided about you being king and all that, but I do appreciate you taking me in, so I'm gonna work to repay that favor. On that note, about time I get back to work. Oh, and don't tell the chief I was shooting the breeze, eh, Your Majesty? Sure thing. Wasn't I somebody else? I'm relieved that the royal palace has returned to its original location, even now. There's people who can hardly believe that it was flying about, making its way around the entire kingdom. But I saw it with my own eyes. I witnessed the moment the red light within the king's eyes vanished and the palace returned to the gouged out land it was pulled from. Okay, Straw, you should be here, right? Why are you standing in the middle of the road? I used to meet this old Clamar here. He died about a year ago in the riots. Oh no! He was so full of himself, always telling me that I was wrong. But you know what? Most other Clamars wouldn't have even bothered speaking with a platypus like me. That man actually treated me like a person. He was a gruff, mean bastard, no question about that, but he wasn't a bad person by any means. And me, I suppose I was fond of him. Yeah, I liked our little conversations. Now that he is gone, I miss him. Oh hey, fairy man. I still remember the day I met you last year, Your Majesty. Well, you had a kind heart bothering to listen to an old man's folk tales. A sincere young man loved by fairies finds happiness. Folk tales aren't just tired old stories for dreams. I'd say they have the power to tell the future sometimes, though maybe that's giving them a little too much credit. Okay, where is Straw now? Nudus, you're here. Oh, what brings His Royal Majesty here? Come to feel the wind on your face too, have you? I know how it is. I have the fancy old title of Chief Engineer of the Kingdom's Infrastructure Department Bureau. What the hell? And can research as I please now, but something is missing. So I threw off that stuffy old uniform and came to gaze upon the runner in the way I do. I know how you feel. I feel like I know what you mean when you say something's missing. I knew you'd agree. I think my bones are aching to feel the wind. I rather miss the days of dashing hither and thither and thither in the runner. Not that I'm ungrateful for the gracious title you've given to a man who used to shock about modifying gauntlet runners. You haven't seen anything yet. Why, one day I'll invent a teleportation device that will deliver fresh fish straight from Oceania to your palatial plates. It would change the world, wouldn't you say? I'm just a bit stuck at the beginning on the development. And it's times like this, I need stimulation of the mind. You have anything that might do the trick? Do I smell another relic hunt? Don't pretend you didn't enjoy it. Every time you'd pop back in with one, I remember how I could hardly contain my excitement. I do so miss traveling like that. Even if the relics themselves were better off left untouched, they've become the guiding principles of my research, you know. Convenience is important, but one must consider safety and the effects it might have on the world. An engineer who dumps a burden on future generations is no engineer at all. Well, still, it's no small feat to design with a perfect balance of safe and revolutionary. Even I struggle with it, and I'm a baldy genius. I knew it. What I need is stimulation, Your Majesty. You know, like the soul-shaking speed and quiver of a drive engine. You'll let me know if you ever want to go out for a spin, won't you? Our dear old girl's sparkling clean and always ready to take off. Is there anyone I'm really interested in talking to? Oh, Lena! Hiya, boys! Oh, dang, I suppose I shouldn't be speaking to you casually, huh? Then again, we are rivals, weren't we? We were. And Hayden Workshop's the official workshop of the Palace Engineers now. Not that it's here or there. Besides, I am glad you got the crown. Still lots of humans out there who you'll have to deal with, and you'll need a gauntlet runner to get to him. Hayden Workshop thanks you for your patronage. Oh, cute, cute, cute. Do I know you? Are you a former Louis as well? I'm done speaking to my people. I have no voice left otherwise. Okay. Oh, you are here. Huh? Is that? Wait a second, is that the cat from Academia? If that place was made of magic, how is it here in real life? To say nothing of how he could have survived in a deserted ruin buried in the snow. That shouldn't be possible, right? Who knows? It's mystery after mystery around here. If memory serves, the last king did build himself a study in the Mage Academy. Do you think Academia was styled after that, maybe? I wonder what His Majesty, what Moore felt when he put this little guy in Academia. The cat tends to himself quietly, utterly impartial to us. Oh, there you are. Heard you were in town, so I decided to see if we might cross paths. I have so much to tell you about my inspection, so I'm afraid you'll need to clear your diary for me soon. Bring any souvenirs? Let's just focus on the report. Don't worry, I'll give you just the gist. Firstly, the Mage Academy's reconstruction is going swimmingly. Repairs are in full swing, and we are already processing admissions. I must say I'm still surprised you appointed me, of all people, to be the Academy's head mistress. I was rather looking forward to going back on tour as a songstress. Oh, and shall I introduce you to my furry little friend? I scooped him up in the Academy, of all places. During the reconstruction, they stumbled on the little guy in some kind of observatory supposedly used by a king long ago. Considering the igniter around his neck, I'm sure he was being taken care of. I mean, there's no way a cat could survive alone in that cold, could he? Regardless, our mysterious kitty is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the Academy. All that knowledge was lost when it fell, so we're starting from scratch. It may even be hiding secrets as big as the Dragon Temple or the Sanctum. Oh, and keeping the cat. Feels like fate, you know. And speaking of fate, on my way back I met up with Myrtis. She's well, I trust. More than well. Her throat has been fine and she's a fairly prominent singer about town now. We both just keep soaring to new heights. Her in music and me going face to face with magic again. Surely you remember, music was the first magic born in this world, yes? When the heart expresses itself through music, it moves the hearts of others, and when they make hearts swell, why, there's no end to the magic. So, just you watch. With music and magic at my side, I'm going to change the world. Or we'll have equal opportunity to hone the talents at the Mage Academy. Our doors are open to all. That's what my sister would have wanted. And if it makes the world a better place, why, isn't that just grand? Rella taught me that magic is more than a tool. It's in all of us, deep in our hearts. Alright. Time to go back to the main city. So Katarina is here. Who's that? Ah, there's straw, okay. And Maria's in the church. Oh, supposedly so. Alright. The final tour. Oh my god, my throat is burning. Ah, well, if it ain't the big man himself. Good timing, mate. I just got back into town myself. Long time no see? Hey, it Ben. I've been out traveling since I took the reins on the Seekers recon team. Hard to believe it's been half a year. And crazy doing it doesn't begin to describe what's beyond the sea. The sights, the magic, everything's so frantic. I'm already itching to get back out there. Well, I'm not especially keen on dodging the bloody cannonballs when my ship gets too close. Lots of tension out there, but what country isn't a little tense, right? Everything from the customs to the way they think. It's so different, my head spins. Ah, makes all the tribal bickering seem right dull, if I can speak my mind. But this country is changing for the better. I'm glad I turned over the throne to you. Appreciate it. Oh, come on, I'm just roasting ya. After we knocked heads, I knew I could trust ya with making the lives of us platypus better than they were. All my cohorts have found jobs, and some of them have even picked up new skills from being out at sea so long. But don't you worry your kingly head, I'll have it all whipped up in a report for ya. Do something proper kingish with it, yeah? Sure, will do. So, Stroll. Yo. Talk to me. Oh, skulking about the city again, are we? Which is to say, hockey is on the hand. The classic game of cat and mouse, though who is which, I dare not say. It's been a year since you ascended the throne, but it's like you've hardly changed. Should I be more pretentious? Forgive me, I'll try to act more like a pretentious git from now on. Yeah, that's rich. All that royal blood is in you is positively wasted, my friend. What are we to do with you? Not that I can talk, I actually came out for a bit of a breather myself. You know, I see now that even those at the top have their struggles. A little too clearly, actually. A general's duty feel overwhelming at times. But their lives hanging in the balance. I recognize the weight of every decision I make, and I do find satisfaction in protecting those lives. No. Remember our first meeting back at the recruitment center? I've fallen noble with nothing to my name, and you, a struggling elder traveler. Back then, my only goal was getting ahead. My people were little more than an afterthought. If I hadn't met you, I'd have never realized the truth about my fortune, my father's intentions, and I certainly wouldn't have saved the Hellions. I owe seeing the joy in their faces to you. I think I've said it before, but again, thank you. Give yourself some credit. Come on. Yeah. I would still owe any credit I could take to you for showing me the way. They live stable, peaceful lives thanks to you. No. You have a whole country on your shoulders now. The road ahead will be full of challenges we can't possibly foresee. But show me the way and I'll blaze the trail, now and always. It's my role as a warrior to be the vanguard. Our titles may have changed, but I'd like to think our friendship is steadfast as ever. Don't hesitate to rely on me, now and always. No. I think we've heard all we can from the people. Should we head to where Maria is? You know what, let's say just a minute, just in case it actually amounts to something. If I talk to all the citizens. I doubt it, but you know. Let's go. Hopefully that's voiced my throat. Being here sure brings back memories. You remember how we came here looking for Maria before the tournament for the throne? She was crying back then, though. Yeah, she was. I can't assume what she's feeling right now. This country's turned around since then, no doubt about it. I'm sure there will always be differences of opinions, but your ideals are really coming to fruition now. I can feel it. That reminds me, what's up with the book you're carrying around now? Is that the one you've been working on yourself? I'm excited to see what kind of fantasy you can conjure up, but maybe that's not even the word for it. After all, if you're the one putting it in ink, that means you're going to make it a reality someday. Now then, Your Majesty, shall we get going? She hasn't outgrown her little dress yet. Oh, thank goodness it's voiced.
ちょうどお父さんに報告してたんだ。いろいろあったけど、あれからみんなで頑張ってるよって。
True, true. Am I keeping my promise?
いつかの約束、自分は守れているかな。
悪い人をやっつけて町の人に笑顔が増えたよ。お父さんもきっと喜んでると思う。よかったね。マリアに言ってもらえると私も本当に嬉しい。
It's a joy to see kids like her smile. The future changes slowly, and the burden of its momentum will fall on their shoulders one day.
私もね、できることから頑張ってみようと思うんだ。私ね、みんなに伝えたいんだ。誰かと手をつなげば世界はきっと変わるって。あれから何回もファビアンヌさんのご飯お腹空いた人たちに食べてもらったんだよ。そこで自分の場所が分かったって人もいた。きっと私もそうやってみんなで一緒に変わっていけば王様とお父さんの夢にも近づくでしょ。
A place where I ought to be, a sight of myself I ought to show. The path is never clear.
私も何かお手伝いしたい。だってみんながニコニコ笑ってる国がいいから。
I'm counting on you.
あ、ぜひ頼むよ。一緒に頑張ろう。
うん、ありがとう王様。ありがとう王様。
ありがたいのはこっちだな。あの笑顔、この国の明るい未来そのものだ。
みんな久しぶり。元気してた？
せっかくだし私もアルセスに挨拶をしておこうと思ってな。
おい、あの方たちはもしかして。
これ見ろ、人目を引いてるぞ。ぞろぞろいかんでも
いいじゃねえか。たまには全員集合もよ。
Yeah, if you want to stay inconspicuous, it's always best to all go together, right?
ジュナさん、地道に凱旋車で地べた走ってきたんすか？転移魔法あんだから迎えに王様呼びゃよかったのに。
お前な。
いいのよ。私が国の様子を見て回りたかったの。都会と違って地方はまだ結構荒れてるわね。強化現象も残ってるし人間も相変わらず出るみたい。
その都度兵を連れて乗り込んではいるが、遠方の声まで残らず拾うのはなかなか難しい。
当たり前だけど王様になったからって急に全部を見渡せるようになんかならないもんね。
去年の俺と同じだな。結局世の中外出て足で稼がんとわからねえことだらけだ。
He's right. The capital can be a bit of a bubble. There will always be more to do and learn beyond its walls.
1年前なら直接飛んでったとこだな。けどまあ、今なら多少は留守にしても回るんじゃねえか。
まあ、こうなる可能性も考えて準備くらいは進めている。
とはいえ、まだ1年だ。空士の衛星が増えれば、悪さを企む者はどうしても増える。
お、いたいた、あそこだ。なあ、言ったろ、あれ王様だろ。
さすがに目立ちすぎたか。よ
う王様。
何がよう王様か貴様。
落ち着け。秒で抜こうとするんじゃない。外へ繰り出してきたのはこっちだろ。
Hey Eric, how you doing?
王様。
I'm doing alright. I'm just glad the game's now finally close to
いろいろあるけ
ending.
どさ、一緒に頑張っていきましょう。応援してるからさ。みんな応援してくれてる。なんか去年の景色が蘇ってくるね。
You know, I pretty much started right in front of the final battle, and it is still going. Well, the final battle is over, but this is all like an hour and a half is just us chatting to people at the end of this game. It is a bit much. Like, yeah, it's understandable, but okay. It's not like we could have shown everybody's current position with the anime section, but oh well. It's nice getting to hear it from their own mouths, I guess.
そうだな。こういう声聞いてっと思い出しちまうぜ。あの旅をな。
何せドラゴンまで全部ぶっ倒して回ったからな。考えてみりゃよく生きてたな、俺
ら。なかなか刺激的な無茶だったわね。竜神様を鎮めるために戦った時には、まさかあと4度も竜と戦うことになるなんて考えもしませんでした。
同感だ。よもや竜殺しの称号をもらう日が来ようとは。人生何があるかわからん。
I resolved to believe in my ideals no matter what may come, even back then. Even if the world is slow to change, a king's beliefs can never waver.
大変だったが、本当に楽しかったな。
結構人が増えてきたね。そろそろ仕事に戻りましょう。
ああ。すべきことはまだまだ山積みだ。
Is this now finally the end? Do I get credits now?
それからほどなくの新年。
Oh, come on! Some days later. I guess we found the time.
Tabi? ちょっと、本当に行くつもり?
There's more I have to see.
やっぱり自分の目で確かめたいんだ。
世界の様子をちゃんと知りたいってわけね。ま、王様だもんね。
そいつは楽しそうだが、旅となるとお忍びでその辺歩くのとはわけが違う。お前さんは民の期待を背負った国王様だ。王様らしく王都に伝と構えとくって選択もあるぜ。
I just want to do what I can, I guess.
できることをしたいんだ。それが国王らしくないなら地位にこだわりはない。
ちょっと冗談でもやめて。
相変わらずの肝っ玉だな。ま、言いたいことはわかるぜ。マグラや人間ってのは国に渦巻く不安そのものだ。ってことはそれがどこにどんくらいあんのか目で見て回れるわけだ。不安と向き合えねえまんまじゃ 人が上を向けねえ。人が上向かねえんじゃ国や社会が上向くはずもねえ。だから確かめたい。それが君主として一番にすべきことだってとこか。
Even the most faraway future begins with a belief that it can be realized. So I'll press on. That's the best I can do.
それならそう言ってよね、もう。
俺はいいと思うぜ。楽しそうだしな。てか、それでこそ俺の知ってる我らが王様ってもんだ。となりゃ宮廷技師の俺も音もするしかねえよな。王族専用の凱旋車は俺にしか運転できねえしな。何せ国中のドラゴン征伐までやってのけた王様だ。ついていったら今度は何が見られんのかゾクゾクするぜ。伝説の旅路再びってやつだ。おいお前ら聞こえたか？
王様、勝手に話を進めるが。まったく。
And everybody's
城
back
を
to
出
their
るなら
normal
お声が
clothing.
けよとあれほど言ったでしょ。
Couldn't I have seen the king,
ミューラス、
our protagonist, at least once in his new
話が早いだろ。
outfit?
てかなんだよ。
Even if it was just for a second and not just a painting.
さすがに全員で払うわけにいくか。
お、その口ぶりだと止めねえってことか。
ヒュルケンベルグと話し合ってな。もしお前が行くと言い出したら止めるより俺たちもついていこうと決めた。
Good, good. Are you sure?
本当にいいのか？
ルイとの最後の戦いを思い出してな。あの時国のみんなは俺たちの理念や言い分だけを応援してくれたわけじゃない。
今まさに頭上で怪物と戦っている。そんな姿を応援してくれたんだ。いつだって人は最後には体験や感情で物事を決める。正しくても仕組みが確かでも顔が見えない相手をいつまでも信じていられない。孤独を拭えない存在だ。
だから世界をもう一度見てこようって考えには反対しない。顔が見える王になるために必要なことだろう。
My friends and allies believe as I do. Their support is the greatest
し
treasure I
かし
could have.
このように新年早々とは困った陛下であらせられる。
全員集合とはいかなかったがまた一緒に行けて俺も嬉しいぜ。
けど本当に大丈夫なの？将軍と近衛隊長が揃ってついてきちゃって。
近衛が王に付き従うのはむしろ当然だ。それに私一人が不在なくらいでふぬける我が隊ではない。
なんとかしてみせるさ。信じて人に任せる。俺たちこそが率先してやらなきゃな。
Thank you.
みんなありがとう。なら出発だ。
かの日、私の声を聞き答えたもうた人よ。幻想とは無力な作り物か？あの問いの答えはきっと誰もが生きている限り問われ続ける。しかし彼はきっと成し遂げるだろう。君が信じて導いてくれたおかげだ。
I did well, didn't I?
未だ希望を失わぬ異教の住人に願い導きを得ること、それこそが我が王の魔法の真の姿。君は求めに応え希望を、すなわち幻想の力を見事示した。なんと恐れ知らずで軽やかで心躍る。ありがとう。
Oops, sorry. He was speaking so slowly. Can we finally get credits? Come on. Let it
この感じ
end.
久しぶりだな。
ああ、 頬に当たる風が懐かしい。
柄にもなく詩人だな。
I was expecting that.
てかひどくない？置いていこうとするなんて。まあ転移魔法ですぐ戻れるでしょってついてきた私たちも大きなことは言えませんが。
つうかよ、この子に新しい景色を見せてやりたかったしな。
皮肉だな。王爵の消滅でマグラが整い、砂地に緑が戻るとは。
でもこっちの方が断然好き。
行こう。
Credits finally! Oh my god. Sorry. It just took so long for those credits to finally be there. To finally happen. If you think back on it, I thought I could end it 2 streams ago. 2 days ago, I was like, yeah, this is the end. And then the game was like, nah. You have another 6 hours left to finish. Oh my god. So yeah. The game. It was good, as I continuously said. I have my gripes with it. I'm a bit sad that I could pretty much predict everything that was going to happen in terms of personnel reveal. With the voice and more. And some things. Yeah, it sure did. It sure did. It sure did act like that. It just didn't want to let go. Some things really felt dragged out, and I think we could have had the reveal of the voice in the temple already, since it was pretty much clear at that point that it would be his mother speaking to him this entire time. But okay, whatever, I guess it makes sense to have it late in the game, but it just didn't really hit home. It frustrated me more to just see mysterious voices talking again, and I'm like, yeah, could you reveal yourself as my mother already? God damn it. The conclusion, the ending itself, disregarding the after ending scene where everybody's just going back on the road, I guess, was pretty good overall. It wasn't all like, oh my god, the people's voices have reached us and now we're gonna be powered up like P5. There was this scene, but it didn't need to happen to awaken him, so I guess they did finally decide that that is maybe a bit too cliche. Once at least. But yeah, I also have a few issues with the way they depicted politics in general. When they went into like minute details, they were quite good, but yeah, there were some issues, and if they were to not drag it, just drag it out so much, I think if they actually went ahead and added some more world building in terms of the tribes. I know I keep repeating myself in that regard, but I want those tribes and their gripes with each other more fleshed out. I want to know why, how it happened, how those tribes really differentiate themselves from each other, except from their looks, because we never really learn anything about that. Like, sure, the Yugif have great hearing and are pretty much bats. And the Nidia are people stuck in a perpetually childlike body that can use some magic to turn themselves into good-looking people that are of adult age looking. Starting from a specific age. But yeah, I feel like the whole political angle would have hit harder if they really established those tribes and what makes them unique. Because overall they all looked very similar, and just disregarding the Yugif. Everybody else was just, yeah, they originated from human beings, I get that, but then how the hell did Yugifs happen? If they all were supposed to look human-esque, elder-esque, just with different ears, maybe some horns, an extra eye. But they all still looked pretty human. Ah, well. And I think I'm just extra salty now that I had to sit through this whole thing. While I'm not as tired as I was yesterday. Yesterday I was so done with this game after so many dungeons back to back. They only look like kids, but they never really turn off that glamour, as they call it. So only their parents know what they really look like. I wonder how they reproduce. Like, do they turn off their glamour and then show to their partner, or do they keep their adult form? It really makes you wonder. Yay! Democracy! That's supposed to show that everybody's vote counts the same. Right? The way it is told, it's just, you know, yeah, well, we're stuck in this childlike body, but we can use magic, and only our parents know what we look like. Well, I guess that's the explanation why Nidia are cool. Supposed to be very deceptive people. There were probably some that turned off their glamour for their lovers, and those lovers were perturbed that they were supposed to, well, sleep with a child. At least a person looking like one. Yeah. Japan and its questionable age of consent. I think they actually raised it a couple years ago. Last year? The year before last? It was like 13 or 10, I don't know. And now it's 16? Yeah, it's crazy to even think about. Since I have nothing else to do but watch the cutscenes, let me Google that real quick. Let me put myself on a watch list. Age of Consent Japan. Yeah, from 13 to 16. It has... The age of consent was set in 1907 to 13, and now... When was this? When did this happen? And the race to 16 happened... Happened. Yeah, tell me. Article? Hello? Eventually? No? Hate you too. Last year. In June. Sad. Dear guest from a world I shall never know. Oh, my name.
君にとってこの旅はきっと幻に過ぎぬもの。
Oh yeah, and they broke the fourth wall a couple of times in this game.
だが、どうかこの幻の旅の記憶が君の現実においても輝ける希望とならんことを。
You know, this game should have been released before the American election, and people should have been forced to play at least the ending. Or watch the ending play out, where they talk about people spreading fear and anxiety in people, in other people, so that they in turn can gain power through that and suppress the people more.
幻想が君の力とならんことを心より願っている。
No. Let's destroy the earth without Gauntlet Runner. What this?
見ろよ。残骸が今や観光名所だ。
未知の景色に変わっていくな。
見に行きましょう。どこまでも。
It's not like we're king and should actually maybe do something. Is that the setup for the next game?
目指す理想を書に表した幻想の物語。それを信じた彼らによって王国は息を吹き返した。
未知なるものを信じる力こそが全てを変えていく。この先もあらゆる困難が待ち受けるでしょう。でも精一杯歩みなさい。恐れず未知なる世界へと。
Fantasy lives on. Well, I guess they had to bring it up at some point, since if you die, it says fantasy is dead. Now, fantasy lives on in all of us. May we dream of a better future. By saving your clear data, you can transfer currently owned items, with some exceptions, money, mag, royal virtues, scanned enemies, memorandum. I can scan enemies? Archetype statuses and total playtime. Yes. Yay, I've got a star to my name. Would you look at that? Oh, I can finally put a pin in it. I've done it. I've done it. After how many hours? Let's ask Steam, actually. 142.9 hours. Let's go. Let's go. I can definitely turn this game, return this game. I've only played 2 hours. Oh my god. It's been a long ass journey to get here. And yeah, as I said, it overall is an enjoyable game, but they should have maybe learned how to, I don't know, pace themselves with cutscenes. It always felt like they were like, okay, we have cutscenes, let's just throw them all together at the person that's playing instead of, you know, sprinkling them in a couple of times throughout your free period. Like those church revelation stuff where they talk about the next objective and all that. That could have just been put anywhere. But no, it had to be squished together with the rest of the cutscenes. Meaning you had cutscenes that would drag on for half an hour or more. And you just had to sit there, either skipping it willingly, knowing you wouldn't miss out on a lot, or, well, hope for the best that it eventually ends. I don't know. That is definitely my biggest problem with the game. Split up those cutscenes, please. But okay. I enjoyed my time with it, but maybe I should have played something else in between to give myself some breathing room. Playing it every day, except for Halloween and the day after, for over a month now, it really does take a toll on you. To be stuck with one game for so long. But yeah, that was Metaphor ReFantazio. I would still recommend it. I would recommend to play it, but I'm not sure if I would recommend getting it on full price. At least not right now. I might have to sleep on that one. But yeah. I am now ready for bed. As always, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this journey as much as I did, for most of it. And I'll see you next time. tomorrow when we start Final Fantasy X with the Japanese dub, as people have voted for. I love how there's not a single vote on the English dub, though. I wanted to have that ha 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 scene. Oh well, maybe they have something similar in the Japanese one. It costs either 60. Let me check. 70. I think I only paid 60 something, but I got it on a key site. An official store, but with discounts. But yeah, $69.99. So I don't know. Prices are mostly similar when it comes to dollars and euros. But yeah. Take care and bye-bye.